Sound check, 1, 2. We're just testing some equipment here before we go live. We'll be on the air with the pregame show here in about 4 minutes. Also on KCJC. So apologize, we don't have a scoreboard or anything. We're just testing some equipment. We do want to tell you that this is a JV basketball game. There's 5.5 minutes left, and Russellville trailing 36-35. They trailed most of the way, but have battled back in the game. It's a running clock too, so 5:15 left. Russellville down by 1 here. We'll sort of keep you updated as we test equipment, so no play-by-play commentary. Sorry about that.
State jackpot ticket.
Get back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Pop quiz from K&M Auto Detailing. How does your vehicle look? Like it just came off the showroom floor? Or maybe like for most of us, like you've been living in it for the past month. If you have kids, are there stains on the seats and the remnants of the last 3 different fast food trips? Or maybe it has that classic old dog smell. For almost 2 decades, K&M Auto Detailing has been professionally hand washing, hand waxing, and precisely detailing the River Valley's best vehicles. Call today at 890-6198. That's 890-6198. K&M Auto Detailing. You deserve better.
We love our community here in the River Valley. And from River Valley Radio, we really want to encourage you to shop local and eat local. Our local businesses provide incredible services and products and enable us to have the funds for our schools, roads, and so much more. Please shop and eat local with businesses like this.
Are you tired of... Let Woodard Carpet and Design help with stylish new carpet, area rugs, ceramic tile, and more. Call for your free estimate or visit Woodard Carpet and Design.
Russellville up 39-36 right now with under 3 minutes to go. It's a running clock.
KCJC is brought to you in part by Heinzman & Son Tire Company. Gene Simple Trees.
Check and see if the basket actually did go in. It did. Russellville up 41-36. Trailing most of the way. They battled back into this game and taken a 5-point lead. The timeout call with 2:10 left.
Tinting and Glass, E&F Roofing, Phil White Autoplex, Feltner's Athletes Corner, Centennial Bank, Honda of Russellville, First State Bank, and by Miller Roofing Company. Russellville Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Welcome, everyone, to Russellville Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball as both teams have made the long way up here to Northwest Arkansas to travel to Siloam Springs to take on the Panthers and Lady Panthers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action tonight on River Country 102.3. We're also streaming live on the internet at our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. You can get both of those links, too, if you just go to your phone, go to the App Store, the EAB app, will have ways to get the audio, the video, whatever you want through the EAB app. The Cyclones and Lady Cyclones continuing conference play. It's conference play from here on out. And the Lady Cyclones getting ready to do battle with Siloam Springs. But as we talk about this, the JV boys game actually has 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in it. They are playing a running clock, but they have a timeout right now. Russellville was actually trailing most of the game, but has surged back to take a lead. And actually is on an 8-0 run right now as they lead at 41-36 with a couple minutes left. And the Lady Cyclones actually came up to where we are. We're at the very tip top of this arena. They actually came up to where we were behind us to loosen up and run a little bit to get ready for tonight's matchup. Both teams 0-2 in conference, and nobody wants to start 0-2, but definitely nobody wants to start 0-3 in this conference, and that's what's facing the loser of tonight's game. I'm Mickey Duval. Bring on my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. What do you think about tonight's game?
Well, you was talking about our team. We've got a very young team. It's loaded with sophomores, juniors, I think just one senior. But that team is gaining experience with every game, and that's what you got to have patience with a young team like that. But we're gaining the experience, which will help us in the next couple of years. One of the big things I think facing the Lady Cyclones is turnover. You know, we had 18 this last game, unofficially 18, or 17, I'm sorry. But we're also creating turnovers. We've got a good defense that creates those turnovers. We created 18 against Van Buren. Tonight, Garcia, she creates lots of problems when she drives to the basket. She can drive and shoot. A lot of times she'll drive and pass off. And that's one thing I think is to our advantage. And one thing we got to look at tonight, we've got to make those shots on the inside. Not only those shots, but our free throws. Our free throw shooting last game wasn't great, but we've got to do that. Hit those shots on the inside. And the other thing we've got to be careful of is our fouls. We've got to watch our fouls, no reach-in fouls, and try to stay out of that type of trouble. But I look for a good game tonight. I think we have a good possibility of winning this game.
We'll take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. Lady Cyclones up here at Siloam Springs take on the Lady Panthers. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have,
Russellville up here 45-38.
And the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us
40-45 score. Russellville still up.
trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Lady Cyclones starting 0-2 in conference play, losing at Alma, losing at home against Van Buren. But both those games really kind of turned in different times. When you look at the Alma game, if you just looked at it, so we got blown out by 21 points. Realized that it was a little bit back and forth early on after Russellville had lost a big lead. Actually, not lost a big lead, but they had given up a 13-point run. And then they had kind of battled back. Similar thing in the Van Buren game. Russellville actually led 4 different times, led 16-15 early in the second quarter. And it was just that little run, a 9-0 run by Van Buren, put them up by 8 at the half. It was still a single-digit game in the third quarter, and Van Buren won it going away by 15, 53-38. Russellville just tough to get over the edge. But again, not making excuses, just telling you that Russellville losing all 5 starters, including 2 of the 5 starters with 1,000-point scores. That not a lot of teams can rebuild after, just quickly, right, the next year with, reloading. So a little bit of struggles is expected. Looking at Siloam Springs, they lost a couple games at home here. They lose Farmington, got blown out in both games, and Mountain Home lost 79-32 and 59-34. But quite honestly, on paper, it's the 2 best teams in the conference, not Greenwood. It's not Greenwood this year that's expected to win. Greenwood is predicted to finish 3rd in the girls' conference. That's how strong Mountain Home is, who returned everybody from last year's team that beat Greenwood. And then Farmington won back-to-back state championships in 4A and have moved up to 5A. That's what this 5A West in girls looks like. So, yeah, Siloam Springs is 0-2. Yeah, they got blown out by in both games, but it was to the 2 best teams in the conference. And so I'm sure a lot of their questions are going to be answered tonight. Now, having said that, I think Russell probably the favorite to win this girls' game, but I don't know if it's any more than single digits. But if you talk about that, like Russellville, still even with a young team, maybe a little bit more experience, not sure. Siloam Springs, a young team also, but they have 2 freshmen that actually played last year. Not only played, but 2 freshmen started last year, so they're sophomores, and so they're kind of in a similar boat. They had made the state tournament 2 years ago and then kind of lost everybody, have been revamping, started a couple 9th graders last year, taken some lumps last year and this year, and trying to get better for the future. Siloam Springs 7-11 overall, 0-2 in conference play. Your Lady Cyclones 5-13 overall, 0-2 in conference play. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show as the JV Cyclones looking to win here. They're going to win this one by 3, 47-44 as Siloam hits the shot at the end of the game there. So congratulations to the JV Cyclones. But we're going to continue to preview the girls' game when we come back. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville, Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culverts from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's Portablebuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen,
This is River Country, KCJC, and EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for the Lady Cyclones take on Siloam Springs as we look across our conference tonight. Of course, Russellville here facing Siloam Springs. Alma is at Harrison. Harrison 0-2 on the season. Alma 1-1 on the season. Farmington and Greenwood both 2-0 on the season. Farmington's at Greenwood tonight, and Van Buren travels up to Mountain Home. Van Buren 1-1 on the season. Mountain Home 2-0 in conference play. And again, the top three teams in conference, not just by standings right now, but predicted. Farmington, Mountain Home, Greenwood. No surprise there. Probably surprise is the fact that Greenwood actually is right around 500 overall. Greenwood's had a lot of turmoil in the offseason. They had their coach, Coach Clay Reeves, longtime coach, won multiple state championships there. He retired, and the coach they hired from Bergman left before the school year started. He was there for a couple months during summer play, and then he left. His daughter went with him, and so they were scrambling. And so they have promoted their junior high girls basketball coach to be an interim coach. Ryan Castleman, who I actually know because he's the golf coach for Greenwood. And so they've been struggling, and plus they lost some really good players. So on top of all that, now they've started conference just fine, 2-0. But like I said, that's probably one of the reasons why they're predicted to finish third in the conference. Top four teams get to go to state. Tonight, Siloam and Russellville, again, both 0-2 teams, still not. I mean, look, I think it's going to be a logjam for fourth place, but you try to win the games you can at home, as many as you can. Obviously, I don't want to give any of the games away, but when you're facing one of the top three teams, that'll be tough. But there's some games that you need to steal on the road, and this may be one. It would help the Lady Cyclones in the long run. Russellville coming into this game, nobody averaging in double figures for Russellville. That's good and bad. The good part is, though, the scoring spread around because Kana Keister, Jasmine Garcia, and Kyra White all averaging right around 8 points a game. And also Soraya Stroud averaging right at 7 points a game. So you never know who's going to jump up for Russellville, even though they lost on Tuesday night at home against Van Buren. Jasmine Garcia did score in double figures with 13 points in that ball game. The game before that, it was Jasmine and Kana Keister, each with 11. But a cold shooting night for Russellville. They hit two three-pointers in that game. That's just really not their game. They do like to hit it a little bit from the outside. And you had mentioned a couple things that I wanted to talk about in the pregame, that we're a young team. But again, mention this, that Siloam Springs, do you define young as far as if they're a freshman or sophomore, or do you find young inexperienced? You could really kind of go either way. Siloam Springs has two sophomores on the team that started as freshmen, Morgan Jones and Erica Ellis. But it's Kenzie Johnson that has kind of taken over that scoring role for them. She had 10 points in their loss against Mountain Home. That loss looks respectable when you look at the overall final. It was like about a 20-point loss, but that was a 30-point game midway through the second quarter. It was, I think, 34-6 at one point when I first looked at it. So they were kind of shell-shocked by Mountain Home, and that was here at their place at Siloam Springs. And the Lady Cyclones, the other thing was free throw shooting. You're absolutely right. On the season, the Lady Cyclones 61% from the free throw line as a team. You hope to get like 70% or better. You also want to shoot threes at a clip of 30-35% or better, and the Lady Cyclones have struggled as of late. In the last 6 ball games, they're right around 24% from the three-point line and just have really struggled from there. We're going to take another break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Welcome back. We're at Siloam Springs. We're a couple minutes away from the starting lineups. I think they might be doing the national anthem, too, before that. We're going to keep an eye on the girls' side. We're going to keep an eye on Greenwood and Farmington. Russellville going to travel to Farmington a week from tonight. So next Friday night we'll be at Farmington. Russellville has not played there since 2017. It's been a while, but Farmington, a conference opponent as they move up to Class 5A and become members of the 5A West. They replace Greenbrier, who has not moved out of the 5A. They just moved from the 5A West to the 5A Central. Russellville did play Greenbrier before conference season started. Siloam Springs coached by Bo Tillery. He's in his third season as coach for the Lady Panthers. He was a standout player at Springdale. He coached for Ashdowns for 7 seasons, was conference coach of the year, like 3 of the 7 seasons. Fantastic resume. He comes here 3 years ago, and immediately the first year, they win 20 games. And that's the first time they'd won 20 games in 13 seasons. They make the state playoffs. They actually lose in the second round to Valonia, who made the state championship game. So they had a very good showing. Now, they brought him in because they knew they had a pretty good team that could make some noise, and they did. I mean, winning 20 games and making the state tournament second round. The next year, they lost everybody, kind of where Russellville is now. And so last year struggled some. They went 10-19, just 2-10 in the conference play. As we said, they started 2 freshmen. They're hoping to eclipse that. And 10 wins last year, they've got 7. But now starting conference play, it's kind of tough because it's tough to find wins in this conference. Again, top 4 go to state. And if you talk to anybody, they would say the 3 is already kind of spoken for, even though it hasn't. But it's going to be a scramble for it this season. They're going to do a national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence, and then come back with the starting lineup. So we're going to pause. We come back. We'll have the starting lineups ourselves and the tip-off. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to.
themselves or get better on their own. So even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you need to get it fixed now. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
Welcome back. Thank you. I'm Mickey Duval, and my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast. Getting ready for some Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. We will give you the starting lineups first for the Lady Cyclones. They're decked out in all black tonight with red trim. It'll be kind of hard to see numbers, but that's okay. We can see faces. It's not like football season. The Lady Cyclones going to start off with Kana Keister, number 4. She's a junior. Number 5, Jasmine Garcia, the sophomore. Kyra White, number 15. She's a junior. Number 21, Soraya Stroud, also a junior. And a missing one. I don't know who were. Oh, McKinley Walls, number 14, the sophomore, starting off for the Lady Cyclones. They're 5-13 on the season, 0-2 in conference play, coached by LaShanta Johnson and assisted by Austin Turner. This is the second year for Coach Johnson at Russellville. Came to us from Conway. She was assistant coach there for the Lady Wampus Cats. Kinley Moore, 5'3" junior, getting the start for Siloam Springs. Erica Ellison, number 13. She's a sophomore. Number 31, 5'8" junior, Jaden O'Brien. And number 34, Cadence Pendergast. She's a 5'7" senior. She started last year. And let's see, I said number 2. I'm missing one. I think number 10, Kinsey Johnson. Interesting, the 2 freshmen that started last year, only one is starting this year, and that is Erica Ellis, number 13. We're set for action, and Siloam Springs going to win the opening tip. Siloam in white with, it's not really maroon. It's almost like a darker purple type thing when you get close enough, but it looks like maroon. And a little bit of gray trim. Missing the baseline jumper is O'Brien, and Lady Cyclones off to a good start in the sense of just giving them one shot at it and not giving up an offensive rebound. McKinley Walls at the top of the key will launch the 3. That one's no good. Boy, it looked good, though, when it kind of deadened at the back of the rim. Almost got the bounce, but not quite. O'Brien with it on the left side. They go to the high post outside the lane to Pendergast. And kick it back out and work the ball around. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ball knocked away here. Soraya Stroud all the way for the layup.
That's a good steal.
Yeah, she's really done a good job, too. I mean, she had 9 points, had to fight through a little bit of foul trouble there against Van Buren. And she gives the Lady Cyclones a 2-point lead. It's something Russellville struggled with the last 2 games is starting just a little bit slow. Slower in Alma than in Van Buren, but an unforced error there by the Siloam Springs Lady Panthers to turn the ball over.
Hope we can take advantage of that.
At the top is Kana Keister. Right side faking the 3 is Kyra White. Back to Kana. She'll launch one from out there and hit. 5-0 Lady Cyclones.
It's good to see Keister hit her first one. That should build up some confidence in her.
Maybe get her going, maybe get the whole team going. We have a reach-in foul called on Russellville, and this will be on number 15, Kyra White. Her first and the team's first. Yeah, Kana leading the team with 3-point shots made. That was her 31st of the season, and 107 for the Lady Cyclones they've hit this year. And bounce pass. Russellville fans questioning. They thought it was an over and back call. Here's a drive to the basket missed by Kinsey Johnson, but pesky offensive rebounds. Pendergast kicks it back out. The left-handed drive is good for Siloam Springs by Kinley Moore. The southpaw gives them their first points of the game. Lady Cyclones still lead by 3. Almost a turnover by Russellville, but picked up by Soraya Stroud. Came right to her. They didn't start the shot clock on time. We've still got 27 seconds left. In the corner, Kyra White splits the double team. Or reversed around. Somebody's open. It's McKinley Walls on the right side. She'll hit the 3. That kind of eased in there. Looked like it was off just a little bit, but no. Hit the back of the iron, rolled in. 8-2 our lead. The Lady Cyclones with the lead here with under 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Moore, bounce pass inside to Pendergast, turnaround jumper off the glass and in. You can't play much better defense than Kyra White did there. They're going to hit those shots with you in their face and contesting the shot. You just tip your hat to them. 8-4, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. They're splitting the double team. McKinley Walls misses a shot from inside the lane with the rebound as Jaden O'Brien. Pass down the floor into the corner to Kinley Moore, trying to get around her man. Might have got away with a little bit of a hook, kicks it out. O'Brien fakes it, drives, missed the shot there. With the rebound is Kyra White. They're going to let him play a little bit. We're fine with that. Cross-court pass by the Lady Cyclones. Soraya Stroud drives in, misses the 10-footer. Lady Panthers with the rebound.
Yeah, just rolled off the back of the rim. Might have been better if she tried to take it off the backboard.
We stopped them in transition. They'll kick it out. Missed the three from the top. Rebound. A fight for it around the free throw line. And alternating possession will belong to Russellville. Natalie Perez, a 5'7" sophomore, will check in for Siloam Springs. Chloe Gardner into the game for Russellville. Chloe Gardner doesn't lead the team in 3-point shots made, but she leads the team in 3-point percentage. Chloe at 36% from behind there. She's 18 of 50. Here's a three-pointer made by Kana Keister. Her second one of the game. Lady Cyclones lead it 11-4.
Well, we talked about her making one, build up some confidence. Definitely two of them in a row.
They're going to drive around us and hit the layup. Nice job by Morgan Jones. Oh, sorry, Kinsey Johnson that got that. I think we were so focused on that outside shot, and she took advantage of it. Kinsey Johnson gets her first 2 points. It's a 5-point lead for Russellville. Kyra White at the high post. Has to get out of the lane. Soraya Stroud, right side, hits the three. Soraya's got 5. We hit 2 threes against Van Buren. We've got 4 here in half of the first quarter. Russellville up 14-6. And Siloam Springs going to throw it away. Quinones checking in for the Lady Panthers. She's number 12, 5'7" senior. They don't have many seniors anyway, and only 2 get playing time. Pendergast is a starter. She's one of their main players, started last year. And then Quinones. Russellville's going to miss the drive there. They're trying to force the action a little bit quickly down the floor. On the drive, Quinones stepped on the in-line. Looked like she hooked a little bit, but stepped on the in-line before that play.
Just got too far underneath the basket, but good defense by Russellville. Playing a very tight defense underneath that basket.
Siloam Springs last year kind of redid their floor a little bit, and with their logo, SS, at center court, put down a gray screen of the state of Arkansas. Looks kind of classy, I think. Russellville missing a 3 here. Siloam Springs with the rebound. Kinsey Johnson trying to force it again. Russellville, Jasmine Garcia did a good job on her. Wouldn't let her drive easily to the basket. They do get a drive to the basket, though, by Natalie Perez, who gets the easy 2. Her first bucket, 14-6 is our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. 2:05 left to play here in the first quarter. At the high post is Kyra White, turns, faces the basket. It led to an open 3. This play did a while ago. It's going to do it here. Chloe Garner misses the 3 from the right side. Rebound comes to Siloam Springs. Lady Cyclones lead it by 6 here. Under 2 minutes to go in the first, and traveling is going to be the call. Faking the 3 was Jaden O'Brien, and then moved her pivot foot before she put the ball on the floor. Morgan Young, number 0, will check in for the Lady Cyclones. The only senior on the team for Russellville. Lady Cyclones going to throw the basketball away. Siloam Springs in transition. They'll throw it ahead, too far into the basket once again. They saved it, but straight to Keister for Russellville. Okay, looking behind her, checking. She's going to drive all the way to 10 feet and hit one.
Well, that was a great jump shot by Keister. Didn't hit anything but net.
Well, and she didn't force it. Didn't go all the way in. Said, I'll hit the 10-footer. So many times we see people will drive all the way and end up with a block charge call that sometimes could go against you. Why not? If they're going to let you have all the way the 10-footer, just take the 10-footer. And she did a good job kind of checking behind herself to make sure that she was clear. Siloam Springs threw the basketball away. Russellville has it, leading by 8 in the final minute of the first quarter. Chloe Garner splits the double team with a bounce pass. Garcia cut off on the baseline. Morgan Young will swing it around right side. Here's a three-pointer by Kyra White. That was no good. We were actually in good position there, but the ball went over our head on the rebound. Siloam Springs in the front court. The shot clock is counting down. It's 8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pendergast on the right side. Here's a three-point try by Perez. No good. We have it off the rebound by Kyra, and the shot clock is turned off. 15 seconds left. Here in the first quarter, Russellville leading 16-8. Oh, almost a steal there by Siloam. They gambled, lost Morgan Young in too deep. As they need some help, ball loose, and let's see. They're going to blow it dead. They're just going to let it go and let the quarter run out. That was just kind of a odd ending to that first quarter. But no harm, no foul. No fouls to call that, and we don't lose any points. We're going to go leading by 8 here. We're going to take a break. Lady Cyclones up 16-8 after 1. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Lady Cyclones leading at 16-8 as we start the second quarter. Siloam Springs will have the basketball. When was the last time we played one quarter, the first quarter of the game, and had one foul called the entire first quarter? I don't remember that.
No.
It was only foul was on Russellville, so really nobody in foul trouble. As we start, Russellville going to take the ball away from Siloam Springs. Kana Keister in the front court with it. She's got 8 and misses a 3 from the right side. She has 8 points, 5 points for Soraya Stroud, and 3 for McKinley Walls. For Siloam Springs, nobody with more than 2 points for them. Traveling's going to be the call for Siloam Springs.
Well, that's good defense by the Lady Cyclones. Number 14, Walls, not moving at all. It forced the Cyclone player to take an extra step.
Amaya Ely, the sophomore for Russellville, will check in. During that, starting the quarter was number 20, Aubrey Farr, McKinley Walls, Kyra White, Kana Keister. Garcia checks out. We have a foul called on Siloam Springs. And that'll be on Jaden O'Brien, her first. And they're not just their first of this quarter, their first of the game. Here's a three-point try from the corner for Russellville. Missing that one. Backside rebound. Moore has it for Siloam. Lady Cyclones leading at 16-8. And in the first minute here of the second quarter. In the corner, thought about the three. Passing on it is Johnson. She'll kick it back out. And Pendergast, her shot partially blocked there by Kyra White. Keister picks it up, stops in the front court. Kane a little stop and go to the right elbow. In the corner now to Kyra White. Lady Cyclones with 23 seconds on the shot clock. Kyra White mishandled it. Now starts to dribble. That's not a double dribble because she didn't have it cleanly. Aubrey Farr on the right side, back up top of the key. 13 seconds now to shoot. Keister without a dribble on the right side, trying to go to Ely. Ball was thrown over her and intercepted by O'Brien. Here comes Siloam Springs and another traveling violation. This time it's on Natalie Perez. They have a habit of picking up the pivot foot before they start to dribble.
That's the third one they've called on Siloam Springs tonight.
Garcia, Stroud, and McKinley Walls back in the game. Check that. Zanaya Hervey, number 13, the sophomore in the game for the Lady Cyclones, leading at 16-8. Kyra White, Kana Keister, and Aubrey Farr check out of the game. One thing about Coach Johnson, she is not afraid to use her bench at any time, and she does that. She plays a lot of people. Ball was out of bounds, and last touch by Russellville. Siloam Springs tapped it, tried to save it in bounds, and they do. It hit off of Russellville's foot, actually hit their foot while we were standing out of bounds. So that's why that call. The Cyclones knock it away, but it goes out of bounds. 5:57 left to play in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we will talk about the standings in the 5A West. We'll also give you a couple scoring updates and give you stats from our game. That game we're really watching is the Farmington Greenwood girls game. Here's a steal by Garcia. Bounce pass, tried to hit it to Hervey, but trailing the play nicely was Erica Ellis, the sophomore for Siloam Springs, as she knocked it out of bounds. Russellville will have it underneath their own basket. Soraya Stroud slaps the basketball, gets in the corner to McKinley Walls. Here's a three-point try by Stroud, missed, and Kinley Moore, the rebound for the Lady Panthers. Ball was tipped. They're going to try to save it in the corner. They do. No, they called timeout before they did. I think Coach Tillery was worried that they were about to lose possession there. So he calls a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
In your opinion, how good has the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs girls basketball program been the last few years? Pretty good, right?
Yeah. Oh, you asking me or some of the fans?
No, you.
Oh, real good.
Yeah. Well, they're trailing Farmington 40-23 right now. They're down by 17 points in the first half. That's what Farmington is. And Siloam Springs turns the ball over coming out of the timeout, so almost a wasted timeout for Coach Tillery. Tried to save possession, ended up losing the basketball within the first 5 seconds. Walls at the top of the key, missed the three. His good feed out there by Garcia. Rebound was tipped and controlled by Natalie Perez for the Lady Panthers. There's a drive on the baseline. Nice feed underneath to Natalie Perez. Our lead's cut to 6. That's the first bucket of the second quarter. Yeah, you say the 5A West girls was like the SEC. Now we're going to have to say the SEC is like the 5A West girls with Farmington joining us. On the right side is McKinley Walls, and we have a whistle foul called on Siloam Springs. This will be on, they say number 4. Jules Dunn, the sophomore, her first, team second. 3 more substitutions coming in for Lady Cyclones. It's Chloe Gardner, Kana Keister, and Kyra White back in the game. Inbounds pass comes to Garcia. Knocked to the floor, no call along the baseline to Kyra White. She had to dribble out of there just to make sure she had control of the basketball. Cross-court pass to Keister. They dove out there to try to get the basketball. She used it, drove in, missed the shot. We get a foul called. A reach-in will be called on Chloe Gardner on the rebound. That's her first and the team's first. That's just our second foul called in the game. First one here in the corner. Kyra White has the other one. At the top of the key is Erica Ellis. She'll float it over right side to Kenzie Johnson. Russellville's done a pretty good job on Kenzie Johnson so far. They're going to launch one from the right side, missed that three. Backside rebound, though, was Pendergast. They have a fresh 35. Those long rebounds off missed threes. At the top, missing a three is Perez. They had it. We lost it off our foot. Now still a scramble for it and goes out of bounds. And Jasmine Garcia kind of fell awkwardly. When she went down, she kind of slid, almost like did the splits, and she says she's okay.
Yeah, the official's checking to make sure.
She sure fell down awkwardly. They didn't look good when she went down, but glad to see her back up. She is not limping or anything. She's got the basketball now, takes it left side and draws the foul.
On Johnson.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting her in foul trouble. She has 2 points, but has been their leading scorer in conference. Inbounds pass comes to Garcia. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones leading at 16-10. Russellville still looking for their first bucket of the second quarter. Stroud gets around her man and draws the foul. The second time they kind of jumped out to try to get that kick-out pass, and if you gamble and get it, great. If you gamble miss it, you create a brief 5-on-4. And that foul called on Kenzie Johnson. She's picked up 2 quick ones, and that's the 4th team foul on Siloam. So Russellville will inbound it here.
They've taken her out of the game. So.
Yeah. They don't want her picking up her 3rd, so she's out of the game for a while. Kenzie Johnson. Chloe Gardner will miss a 3-pointer from the right side, but save it in bounds. Good job by Gardner. She was not going to grab that basketball and keep her feet. She threw it off of Diani Quinones to save the possession for Russellville. Soraya Stroud off the inbounds pass. Missed the 3 as Russellville started really hot from the outside. They have gone ice cold. Here's Kana Keister. She misses. This one goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to Siloam Springs. Boy, we are ice cold here in the second quarter.
We are.
We had, 4 threes in the first quarter. We haven't scored a point here in the second quarter. The good thing is they've not done much better. They've only got 2, so we still have a 6-point lead. Nice backdoor cut by Quinones, and she draws the foul and hits the shot. Jumped out there around the 3-point line and then cut back. We went for the bait. And that's going to be a foul on Soraya Stroud, her first, team second. And they're going to the free throw line for the and 1.
I think this is the first free throw of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe you're right. Morgan Young will check in for Stroud. McKinley Walls, Kyra White, Morgan Young, Kana Keister, and Jasmine Garcia on the floor for Russellville. They missed the free throw, and Kyra White, who I've been told I can call K3 from time to time, has it. She'll take it all the way. Missed the baseline jumper there. Quinones the rebound for Siloam Springs. Lady Cyclones led by as many as 8. It's down to 4 right now. Long pass, dangerous pass, but they control it. Kinley Moore has it and kicks it back out now to Natalie Perez. Perez lost it on the drive, and we're going to bail her out with a foul here. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Cyclones, the 1st on Morgan Young. And they'll inbound along the baseline here. At the top is Moore. She's going to shoot a long-range 3. Might be ill-advised there, but they missed it. They're going to get the rebound. Jules Dunn. She kicks it back out. Can Russellville pick it up? They can. Jasmine Garcia is going to be fouled on her way to the basket. They did go for the basketball. It was a hard foul, but Kinley Moore did go for the basketball, so no intentional foul, and it's going to put Jasmine Garcia on the free throw line here to shoot 2. Jasmine 53% on the season coming into this game, misses that one. She is 23 of 44 now with that miss. Okay, she picked up that steal. She leads the team in steals. Is actually in 2nd in rebounding, which you talked about on the way down here. Lady Cyclones missed them both, still with a 4-point lead. In the corner is Emily Sears, who had checked in, and now we have a timeout called by Tillery. He could see a 5-second count coming maybe. Maybe that's why he called the timeout. He has 3 left. We're going to take a break. Lady Cyclones lead it here 16-12. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Welcome back to Siloam Springs. The Lady Cyclones leading at 16-12.
It seems like in every game, the last 2 or 3 games, seems like there's always been one quarter that we have a tough time scoring. And so far, it's been in the second quarter with about 2 minutes left, 2 minutes, 7 seconds. We haven't scored a point yet.
Yeah, we haven't. You're right. Van Buren, it was the second quarter. We scored 2 points. Actually led in that quarter, too, after that 2 points. But that was our bad quarter. This one so far, we still lead by 4, though. They miss a 3, get the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. The drive by Sears and hits the jumper, and we haven't hit a shot. They've clawed their way back into it. Our lead is down to 2. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. That one's short and off our hands, out of bounds. Again, we're in really good position there, but just an awkward bounce off the missed 3. Goes off the hands of Kyra White and out of bounds. She was going to have an easy putback there, but odd coming off the rim. Lady Cyclones lead it by 2, but Siloam Springs with the basketball. Pendergast gets around the double team, threw it away. It's a steal by Jasmine Garcia, her second one of the quarter here, and she'll miss the drive but get fouled. And it's 2 shots. It's 5 fouls anyway, but that was a shooting foul. Pendergast, who threw the interception, is the one that commits the foul. It's her first. And Jasmine to the line to shoot 2. The first one is no good. Go down there and check and see. I think there's a lid on our basket. I need to take that off. Missed them both. I'm telling you, there is something going on. Russellville 0 of 4 from the free throw line in this quarter, not being able to score right now, but still lead by 2. We almost had a steal there at midcourt. With the basketball is Kinley Moore, and all this being done with their leading scorer, Kenzie Johnson, on the bench in foul trouble. Wide open underneath shot, blocked there by Jasmine Garcia, but she picks up the foul. She got a lot of ball, might not have got all ball, but either way, if you say, well, she did commit the foul, I'm like, okay, still, she didn't give up a wide open layup, and that's what it was going to be.
Well, I've said so many times, even though they made the free throw, I still like that foul. Make them earn it from the charity stripe.
Erica Ellis hits the first. Misses the second, so it was a good foul. If you can spare it, and Russellville could spare it. Kyra White, the rebound. Lady Cyclones lead by a point. Here's Morgan Young. She'll miss the 3. Follows her own shot, gets the rebound, and draws the foul. That's what you do right there. She followed her own shot. She was the only Lady Cyclone on that side to get the rebound anyway. Recognized it, and she's going to the free throw line. Good job, Morgan. The player who fouled Kinley Moore, that's her second. And the Lady Cyclones pick up their first point of the second quarter with a made free throw by Morgan Young. Second one is good. She hit them both. Got on the board with 48 seconds left to play here in the first half, and we lead it by 3. Nice little cut to the basket off the bounce pass, and it's Emily Sears who has 4 points off the bench for them. Shot clock is turned off for the Lady Cyclones. They lead it 18-17. Russellville not running a stall game here. Garcia driving around her men, missing the jumper, getting her own rebound, double team, kicks it out with 16 seconds left, launching a 3 and hitting a 3 is Kana Keister. She's in double figures, has 3 threes here in this first half. 21-17, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. They're going to try to answer with a three. They don't. 2 seconds left. Sears gets the rebound, has it knocked away there by Soraya Stroud, and the first half has come to a close. Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 21-17. We'll take a break. Come back with your halftime show. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Purdy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. We're at the half.
High
The
school
ladies.
students, join us for
Sorry
the
about that.
ATU Focus Days, an immersive
We'll be joining the radio here in
experience
just a
at the
moment.
Arkansas Tech
Miscalculated
campus.
that.
Our Office of Admissions and Academic
We'll tell you that we
Colleges
will
host
be
a
giving you
full day related
updates,
to
but
your area of
we'll be
interest.
checking
You'll get
in
to eat
on,
campus,
we're having some
sit
problems
in on
getting
classes,
Alman Harrison's
experience
score, but we do
campus
have the
life,
other
and
two
athletic events.
for you
Parents
with
and
Van
guardians
Buren
are
at Mountain
welcome too,
Home,
with sessions
which is
dedicated to
surprisingly
their
close,
interests. On
and
January
Farmington all
30th,
over
our
Greenwood.
College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lead it here by a score of 21-17. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, we talked about one thing. We talked about turnovers. The Lady Cyclones have created 10 turnovers against Siloam Springs, where we've only got 3, so quite a bit of difference from last game. Doing a good job there. The problem we're having is underneath the basket. Siloam Springs getting too many easy shots underneath, and they're making them. They're 0 of 7 from the outside, so that's not hurting us any. It's those shots underneath the basket that they're making. We are 5 of 18 from the three-point line, 2 of 6 from free throws. We got to do better than that in this second half if we expect to win this game. I was going to say last game we were 6 of 12, so free throw shooting hasn't been real good here for about 6 quarters, but I think we'll improve in the second half. But we've really come through toward the end of this quarter with our three-point shooting.
Yeah, that first quarter especially hitting 4 threes, and then Kana getting the big one there. She actually leads all scorers with 11 points there in the first half. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your halftime show. The Lady Cyclones lead it here 21-17. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones leading at 21-17. We give you some scores from around our conference. Again, unless weather permitting, every Tuesday, Friday night, we got conference games going on. Farmington all over Greenwood at Greenwood, 46-32. That's a halftime score. Mountain Home in a dogfight with Van Buren leading at 26-25. That's also a halftime score. Farmington, Greenwood, both are undefeated teams, and so is Mountain Home. You see they're sitting at 2-0. Van Buren, Alma at 1-1. Russellville, Harrison, and Siloam Springs 0-2. So the loser of this game is going to be 0-3. The winner, you got a little chance. You climb up a little bit depending on what happens with Alma and the Harrison. You can see, like I said, one of the shockers in the non-conference season was the fact that Greenwood, they finished non-conference season 5-8 overall. They did win both their conference games, so they're 7-8 overall. Just shocking. I don't know. I can't remember the last time Greenwood's been under 500 at this point in the year. And I'm talking, it's got to be 20, 30 years ago before that's happened. But Farmington all over them at the half. And it's not been close so far with that 14-point lead. They started out at the very beginning just all over Greenwood. We give the scoring totals for our first half. Not much when you have 21 points to their 17. Kana Keister, though, with 11 points in that first half. 5 points for Soraya Stroud, 3 points for McKinley Walls, and 2 points for Morgan Young. For Siloam Springs, their scoring is spread out even more. Natalie Perez and Emily Sears, both of those players with 4 points. They're the leading scorers. And then 2 points for Kinley Moore, Kinsey Johnson, Quinones has 2, Pendergast has 2, and 1 point for Erica Ellis. Nobody in foul trouble for Russellville, nobody with more than 1 foul. Kinsey Johnson had 2 fouls for Siloam Springs. She sat quite a bit because of it. Kinley Moore also with 2 fouls for the Lady Panthers. We're going to take a final break, be back with the second half. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
You know, Kana Keister, the most threes she's hit in a game. I remember it last year against Van Buren. She had 6 threes. She's halfway there with 3 in that first half. Lady Cyclones very fortunate in that second quarter to be as cold as they were, only scoring 5 points, and did it in the final minute to still be ahead as they lead it here by 4 as we get ready to start the second half.
If she wants to break that record of 3, she can do it in this third quarter.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with that.
That's actually her career high, 18 points in that game last year. She had 16 this year against Nettleton. She's got 11 here in the first half. Yeah, I think she was hoping that we would schedule some of our home games at Van Buren because she really likes Claire Bates Arena to shoot there. She has the basketballs. We start the second half. Over on the right side, Jasmine Garcia joining her, Kyra White, McKinley Walls, and Soraya Stroud. And just like that, I thought it was a turnover. I didn't know what had happened. Coach Johnson calling a timeout. She's going to keep it out on the floor, meaning it's a 30-second timeout. You get 5, 3 fulls, 2 30s, and the 30-second timeout, the team's not allowed to go sit down. They have to actually stay on the floor. Full timeouts, they can do either. They can go sit down or not. And she actually met them on the floor. Whatever we started with, they were not running what she wanted to run. And she's letting them know it right now.
I was looking at the official, and he wasn't making any signals, so I knew it couldn't be a foul or a turnover.
Yeah, I didn't know because I didn't see it, but it was a timeout. We're back to action here. The Lady Cyclones lead it here 21-17. They did not use a timeout in the first half, so they still have 4 left. Siloam Springs with 3 left. There's a drive and an open look for Kana Keister. She'll pass on it. Missed the drive shot, though, and the rebound by Erica Ellis. Got the open look from about 15 feet in, just couldn't cash in. Crossover dribble there by Kenzie Johnson. She has traveled. No, they're going to call a foul on Russellville. Looked like she lost her pivot foot before that happened. So just a tough call going against McKinley Walls, I think. And it's going to pick up her first personal.
Boy, it sure looked like a turnover.
Yeah,
it looked like she was walking.
They're going to inbound it along the baseline. Ellis open from left side, missed the 3. There with the rebound is Morgan Young for Russellville. Jasmine Garcia will collect it near at half court for Russellville, the Lady Cyclones. First minute of this third quarter. We have senior boys action coming up after this. Kana Keister looking for the cutter. There it is. Kyra White, nice feed, and she gets the 2.
Yeah, a great pass and a great shot off the backboard.
Yeah,
good teamwork there.
Yeah, you're right. Keister gets the assist, and Kyra gets the bucket. That's her first bucket of the game. Russellville leading by 6, 23-17. Kenzie Johnson, who had missed quite a bit of that second quarter in foul trouble, gave up the basketball, went to set a screen down low. She pops out, but Pendergast is going to miss the driving shot but draw the foul on the Lady Cyclones. We had 1 foul called the entire first quarter. We've got 2 here called in the first minute and a half of the third, and that's 2, both of them, called on McKinley Walls. And this will be a shooting foul on Pendergast, who misses the first. Nobody exactly lighting it up from the free throw line. I think I have them 1 for 4, and we were 2 for 6. Awaiting the second free throw. She hits 1 of 2. Took a little while on that one. 5-point lead for Russellville. The Lady Cyclones have not trailed in this game. They started off with a 5-0 run. Not look back. It's been a 1-point game. At one point it was 16-15. We got a hand check foul called on Siloam Springs. When Russellville had not scored there in the second quarter, it got as close as 16-15.
Well, they're calling it pretty close.
Yeah, they are. They're knocked out of bounds. That foul called on Quinones, her first. Off the inbounds pass, it's tipped away, out of bounds. Well, we're lucky. I thought that went off us as either a bad call in our favor or it was the right call. It was on the opposite sides. And Aubrey Farr up off the bench. She'll check in. Played in the second quarter. and she replaces McKinley Walls. Jasmine Garcia gets the inbounds pass. They'll try left side. Kyra White coming up at the top of the key off the screen as Keister missed the three. Kyra White underneath with the follow. Good offensive rebound there by Kyra. She's got 4 in this quarter. Now we got a whistle and a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. That's be on Aubrey Farr, her first, the team's third. Be a shooting foul here for Erica Ellis. 25-18 our score. The Lady Cyclones lead it here by 7. Ellis missed both, and Kyra White gets the rebound. White bring up the basketball up the floor herself with a beautiful pass to Morgan Young coming in for the left side, and Morgan gets the 2. Lady Cyclones with their largest lead of the game here at 9. Sears will get it to the top of the key. Quinones back to Johnson trying to set a screen for her. Went back the other direction. Inside now, double team by Russellville. We'll have a jump ball called as Kana Keister reach in to grab the basketball. Alternating possession stays with Siloam Springs. The shot clock does not reset, so it's at 16 seconds. Possession did not change hands. Kissing one off the glass off the drive is Kinley Moore. She's got 4. 27-20. Lady Cyclones trying to answer. They'll miss a 3. Morgan missed that one from the left side. Just one shot at that one as Siloam has the rebound. Quinones at the top of the key for the Lady Panthers. They'll try it left side. Moore. Eventually to Pendergast. It's a dribble drive offense now, and now here is taking it all the way is Kenzie Johnson with the layup that kind of rolled along the iron. She cuts the Lady Cyclone lead to 5. She's got 4 points. Lady Cyclones underneath, out of bounds after the missed shot. The last touch by Siloam Springs.
Man, we were all open underneath that basket, but just couldn't get it to go in.
Young will inbound it for the Lady Cyclones. Keister in the corner. Drives around her man. Back out to Morgan. Misses the 3 from the corner. Siloam the rebound. Be a pass ahead to Moore. Sears underneath. Back to Moore. Pocket pick there by Garcia of Russellville. 2-on-2 back the other direction. Now 1-on-1. She'll take it. Missed the layup from the left side. A scramble for the loose ball. And Siloam Springs has it and did not want to call timeout because they only had 3 left here in the third quarter. A jump ball is called. It'll belong to Russellville. Soraya Stroud will check back in for the Lady Cyclones. Russellville leading here by 5, 27-22 with 4:26 left to play in the third. Wide open, gets the inbounds pass. Here's Keister in the corner. Fake the drive to the baseline. Cutter there is Garcia, but she's looking to kick it back out. Eventually to Young. She'll miss the 3 from the left side. Siloam has it in the front court. Looked like Dunn might have walked, but I think maybe she didn't have control is what they ruled. Pendergast with the offensive rebound, and she's going to be whistled for a push after it was knocked away by Garcia. And Pendergast pushed Garcia in the back as she hits the deck. That's 2 on Pendergast and the second team foul on Siloam Springs.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Borderline over the line there a little bit.
That's what Garcia does. She goes after that ball no matter where it's at.
Yeah, the Siloam player looked frustrated. It's a frustration push there. Russellville going to set a screen there at Kyra White, who gave it up to Garcia in the corner. Back to Kyra. Lost it on the drive. Got it back, though. 10 seconds to shoot. Keister. Step back, can't get open. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Kyra White will launch one from the corner. It does hit the rim, but miss. We had to force something there because the shot clock was winding down. Kenzie Johnson back the other direction. Underneath, and wide open underneath is Ellis, and she missed the layup. The follow is no good. We'll get the foul called. Ellis didn't realize how wide open she was until her fans were yelling at her and bench was yelling at her, and they would have had maybe a little bit more time to hit that shot. But on the rebound, Kyra White has whistled for her second personal. Free throw is missed by Jules Dunn, sophomore. McKinley Walls checks back in for the Lady Cyclones. Dunn hits 1 of 2. It's a 4-point lead for Russellville. Keister with it on left side. At the top of the key is Soraya Stroud. McKinley Walls on the right wing. 3 minutes left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones lead it by 4. Walls, they tried to go inside to her. Ball was knocked away, but a foul called on Siloam. This will be the third team foul.
I think it'd be the third foul on Johnson.
Yeah, you're right. I did call it on Kenzie Johnson.
She goes out.
Yeah, she has 4. And replace her for the first time, Jasmine Libertad, the 5-foot sophomore. Sorry, 5-foot senior. This is the third senior they have, who doesn't get to play very much, but she's playing here. Lady Cyclones have it. They left Walls open. By the time she pulled the trigger on the 3, it was blocked. Jump ball on the rebound. It'll belong to the Lady Panthers.
Sometimes you can't hesitate. You take that shot when you have the opening.
With the basketball is Jules Dunn, and ball knocked out of bounds, but last touch by Siloam Springs. Greenwood's boys and girls are undefeated. That's right, their boys are undefeated also, 2-0 in conference play heading into the night. I mentioned that because they're going to be the opponent for Russellville at Cyclone Arena on Tuesday night. Girls game at 6 o'clock, boys at 7:30. Love for you to be there, but if you're not, you can catch it right here. And a timeout called by Coach Johnson with 2:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville leading 27-23. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
KCJC Dartmouth, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
River Country, KCJC, and EAB Media Group radio station.
Have senior boys coming up after this, but we still have a quarter and 2:20 left in this one. The Lady Cyclones leading at 27-23. Taking that timeout, they now have 3 left. Russellville with the basketball. Kyra White double team, whistle. They'll tie her up. The 2 officials blew the whistle at the same time. They're going to see what the call is. Oh, they're going to call traveling violation. They talked about it, and one official, the lead official there, called the travel, so Russellville will not keep possession on the jump ball. They turn it over. Russellville has seen their lead slip down to 1, but never relinquish the lead. Their most they've led by is 9. It's down to 4 right now. White knocking away, but it's picked back up there by O'Brien on the drive. He got her first bucket of the game. It's a 2-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. McKinley Walls looking for the cutter. There's Garcia along the block, double team. Tried to kick it out, and when she did, they grabbed her arm. I think that's going to be on Perez, the one that got her on the arm. That'll be her first and the team's 4th. Inbounds pass comes to Garcia up top. Minute 35 left to play here in the third. Russellville hanging on to a 2-point lead, 27-25. Keister stops at the free throw line, will shoot there, almost got the bounce. And on the rebound, we'll have a jump ball. It'll belong to Russellville. Kinley Moore will check in for Siloam Springs. Missed the three, and I don't know what happened here. We missed it. I wasn't even paying attention because the clock wasn't moving, and they buzzed the horn when we were shooting a three. So I don't know what's going on here. One of the officials blew his whistle. Stop play is going over to talk to it, and this will be beneficial for us if we could inbound it again.
Yeah, because that three that we attempted was partially blocked.
Yeah, it was. So we just wiped that off. Doesn't even count. We'll have to redo it again. But the clock wasn't moving. That's what I was looking at. Off the inbounds pass, same exact play. This one not tipped. It's a missed three, though. We get a foul called on Jasmine Garcia, her second, and the team's fifth. And they won't shoot free throws on that. They should have, right? I was sitting there thinking the only thing you don't shoot free throws is the block charge, and they should have been shooting free throws here.
What day?
Because it's a 15 foul.
Oh.
Yeah, so now they realized it. But usually the horn will buzz to make sure. So they do go to the line to shoot two. Emily Sears, first trip to the line, misses this one. She has 4 points. Siloam did not make the playoffs last year for the first time in 3 seasons. Russellville swept them last year, 59-31 and 58-29. Siloam actually swept us the year before, 57-44 and 51-42. Cutting the basket, Garcia, shot blocked and taken away by Siloam. Kinley Moore. They got 4 seconds to get it across the timeline. They do. They took a little while after that block shot. They tried to go down low, and the pass was intercepted by Kyra White. Kyra, they're going to knock it away from behind as she was running towards the front court. They came up behind, knocked it away out of bounds, but it stays with Russellville. 31 seconds on the shot clock, 43 seconds left in the third. Stroud looked at it, thought about the three, gives up on it on that one. Keister near the top of the key with 21 seconds to shoot. Stroud has it knocked away, gets it back, needs some help there, and Russellville throws it away. Inbounds pass for Siloam in the backcourt to Libertad. And now we have a whistle, and they had not turned off the shot clock. They had it at 6 seconds left, and it was going to go off. And the official caught it, said, hey, we had a change of possession. So there's some issues down there on the clock operator here late in this quarter. 18 seconds left in the third. They inbound it to Libertad off the drive. Shot partially blocked there by Kyra White. They get the rebound, put it up and in. Count the basket and drew the foul. And Siloam Springs leading here by a point with 12.9 seconds left. That is the first basket by Erica Ellis. The foul is called on Morgan Young, her second. She banks in the free throw. She had missed some bad ones there, but she banks in that one. They have a 2-point lead. Young looking inside, and let's see, we're going to throw it away. There was a collision there between a Lady Cyclone and a Siloam Springs player. They let it go. 4.5 seconds left. They got to go the full length of the floor if they want to get a shot off. Pass was tipped out of bounds. We show 0 on our clock, but there's actually 0.6 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trailing by 2. This is the first time Russellville has trailed in this ball game. Just really enough time for a catch and shoot here as there's 0.6 seconds left here in the third. They'll throw it close, turnaround jumper, and we got a foul called. Turnaround jumper by Pendergast. The shot was blocked, but they call the foul on Russellville with no time on the clock, and the horn has sounded. Is that on Garcia?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. They called it on Jasmine Garcia, her third, and Pendergast is going to shoot 2 before we conclude the third quarter. The first free throw is good. Waiting the second one. Missed that one. Now we've come to the end of the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 30-27. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, close side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
The score is to pass along to you. Farmington all over Greenwood, 81-60 in the fourth quarter. They still have almost 5 minutes left to go in that game.
Wow.
Yeah, and check that, 3 minutes left to go in that game, and they're up by 21 points. Here, the Lady Cyclones trail 30-27. They led the entire game until that final minute.
Well, we're having problems scoring on the inside in that third quarter, and we were 0 for 6 from three-point line. That was our problem there.
And Lady Cyclones did score 6 points in the quarter. As we start, Russellville going to tie up Siloam, and it'll belong to us. Three timeouts for both teams left as we're in the final quarter of play here. Russellville trying to come back, trailing by 3. Kyra White gets it along the baseline, backs it back out. Here's Morgan Young, drives around her man, little 10-foot floater, rattles home.
Good drive by Young. Get that ball to go in.
Morgan Young with 6. I'm going to check that at a dead ball or break. I think that may be her high. Point scored. They miss a shot. They get the offensive rebound. Traveling is going to be the call on Siloam Springs.
They had two of them going after it, and both of them had to hold the ball, both Siloam players, and somebody had to be walking.
And to finish that thought, I said I'd check at the next dead ball. Morgan Young had 5 points against BB, so 6 points tonight is her career high. She has it on the right side. They isolated that side, posting up down lower. Coming through was Kyra White. Posting up was Jasmine Garcia. Lady Cyclones, a timeout because they were getting ready to get that 5-second count. It was going to be 5 seconds, and we're going to keep it right here because it's just going to be a 30-second timeout is what Coach Johnson wants. 2 timeouts left for the Lady Cyclones. We'll have 19 seconds left to play on the shot clock, so we've got to get the shot up and hit the rim at least. But this is a key possession here because, you know, you get the bucket there by Morgan Young, and Russellville just trailing by a point. You got something good that you need to happen here. Maybe take the lead. Get this momentum shifted over to our side.
We've got to, and we've got to do some scoring on the inside. We can't depend on the three-pointer right now. And once you get that ball on the inside, you might, if there's somebody on you close, fake them. Get them up in the air, and then take the ball up. Either you're going to make it or get fouled.
Well, they've been all over Kana Keister after she had 11 points in that first half, held her scoreless in the third. But after her, the Lady Cyclones do have Morgan Young with 6, Soraya Stroud with 5, Kyra White with 4, and 3 points for McKinley Walls. Lady Cyclones will inbound it here right next to their bench, closer to the half-court line. 7:05 left to play here in the game. Mountain Home Lady Bombers still in a dogfight with Van Buren. 44-43, they lead in the third, or after 3. Morgan Young will reverse it around to McKinley Walls for Russellville. Drives around her man, kissing it off the glass, and she drew the foul.
Well, that was a beautiful drive and a beautiful shot coming off that backboard.
And that foul on Kinley Moore for Siloam, her third. McKinley Walls has 5 points, awaiting the and one. This is the free throw. Kyra White kept it alive for the Lady Cyclones, and we have a foul called on Siloam Springs. Jaden O'Brien, who dove into Morgan Young. That's her second. But Kyra White, there was 3 people around her, and she kept it alive for Russellville off the offensive rebound. Lady Cyclones will inbound it underneath their own basket. Lob in to Kyra White in the lane. I'll kick it back out. Off the hands of Keister, and Siloam has it on the move. Here's a steal by Kyra White for Russellville. Keister taking it baseline, cut off there, and traveling is going to be the call there. Good help defense by Siloam. That caused the travel. 31-30 our score. 6:35 left to play in the game. Lady Cyclones have led by as many as 9. They lead by a point here after giving up the lead and trailing by 3. They'll go to the right elbow, and Erica Ellis, nice little drive, wraparound pass to Pendergast, who's got 6 after that made 2. 32-31, Lady Cyclones trailing. Garcia inside the free throw line in the lane, kicks it back out. Here's a three-point try by Kana Keister. Could not have happened at a better time.
A beautiful shot, nothing but the net.
That's her first points of the second half. She has 14 for the game. Lady Cyclones lead by 2. We'll get a foul called on the drive by Russellville, and it's going to send Natalie Perez to the free throw line for the first time. And that will be on Kana Keister, her first. Yeah, Kana hitting that last 3. That's 4 threes in the game for Kana. Free throw no good by Perez. If Russellville wins this game, Siloam Springs is going to look back at the number of missed free throws. I believe that's 9 missed free throws for them in this game. Make it 10, but they get the rebound. Pendergast gets the rebound. Extra possession for Siloam Springs. 5:40 left the drive, and they'll hit the layup. Natalie Perez missed 2 free throws, but she gets the layup there, and we're all tied. Quickly down the floor. Great pass all the way to McKinley Walls, who hit the layup. And Garcia with the pass. Pass underneath. It goes out of bounds. Unforced error again on Siloam. Lady Cyclones lead it by 2 here with 5:23 left to go in the game. The Panthers will substitute Emily Spears checking back in. Russellville leading by 2. And have the basketball. What a pass on that last possession by Jasmine Garcia. And McKinley Walls with 7 points. Kyra White takes it baseline. Baseline jumper is good. 2-possession lead now.
Yeah, very soft touch on that shot.
On the right side is Pendergast. They'll kick it back out. Lady Cyclones leading at 38-34. Under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Crossover dribble. They can't shake him. They'll go towards the middle. Kenzie Johnson, whistle, foul called on the Lady Cyclones. And did they get Kane on this one? No, it's going to be on Morgan Young, her third. First free throw is no good. Again, missed free throws. Missed free throws for Siloam. Helping us out. They'll hit 1 of 2. And now timeout called by Siloam Springs. We'll take it with them. Lady Cyclones lead by 3 with 4:43 left. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses. Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family. Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
When girls basketball, Farmington defeats Greenwood 86-62 on Greenwood's home floor. Wow.
So Farmington gave up 62 points, huh?
No, 86 points. Oh, yeah, Farmington, I got you. I'm thinking of that backwards, yeah. But Here we've got a 3-point lead for the Lady Cyclones with 4.5 to go, basically. And a drive by Jasmine Garcia will miss. She comes up hobbling a little bit. I think she might have landed on somebody's foot. Off the rebound, they go all the way with a beautiful pass from Mackenzie Johnson to Erica Ellis. Ellis gets the bucket, but that was all Kenzie Johnson. It's a 1-point lead for Russellville. 4:13 left. Pass goes off the hands of Ely, out of bounds. It belongs to Siloam Springs. Russellville leading by a point. 4 minutes left to go. Siloam Springs with the basketball. Emily Sears at the top, gets it right side to Perez. She'll launch the three after catching it from Quinones. Misses that one. White the rebound for Russellville. Kyra in the front court. Gets in the corner to Keister. Gets it right back out. Lady Cyclones working the ball around the perimeter. Now feed it along the baseline to White. Nothing there. She'll back it back out. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Going inside to Ely. Double team. Somebody's open, but the pass was deflected, and Perez comes up with it for Siloam Springs. The Lady Cyclones lead by one still. Lady Panthers in the front court. Natalie Perez gets it over. Now the ball knocked away there by McKinley Walls. Picked up by Ely to Walls. Trying to get quickly into the front court. Missed the layup. It was challenged a little bit. Sears with the defensive rebound. Lady Cyclones had a chance there to go up by 3. And now we have a hop foul. No, a foul. I didn't know if she hopped and traveled or we got the foul called. Foul called first. That's what it is.
Garcia, I think that's her 4th.
You're right. That's the 3rd team foul, and now decision time for Coach Johnson. Because there's just 2:53 left, so you might want to roll with it, but you got to be thinking about that, especially, God forbid, we go to overtime and have to play without Jasmine. Off the inbounds pass, they'll miss the 3. Rebound, there's a fight for it. They're going to call a jump ball, and it'll belong to Siloam Springs. Quick on the jump ball, but sometimes they're that way to avoid any kind of confrontation. No inbound it underneath their own basket, but they'll kick it out. Off the inbounds, a 3-pointer made by Natalie Perez. That's her first 3 of the game, and they have a 2-point lead. That might be the first 3 they've made in the game.
It is.
Underneath the pass to Ely, and she's hit hard from behind. Going up with the shot, Erica Ellis is going to be whistled for the foul, and it's going to send Ely to the free throw line to shoot 2. Good find down there, too. She was post up down low. It's a good pass. And Ely going to shoot 2 here.
Makes the first one.
Yeah, she sure did.
Gotta have it.
Lady Cyclones within a point here. 2:33 left. She got them both. Pressure situation, and she steps up and hits both of them. Russellville pressing in the backcourt, and it's going to create a turnover. Kyra White with the interception. Garcia with it, top of the key, right side. McKinley Walls, 3-pointer, no good. You got the turnover off the rebound, though. They had it, lost it. There's a scramble for the loose ball, and it'll belong to us on the alternating possession. 2:17 left. You get the turnover, ends up in missed 3, but we keep the possession down here. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Both teams have 3 fouls. 5 means you're shooting free throws. Lady Cyclones get the inbounds pass to Kyra White. Off the baseline drive. Bumped a little bit. No call. Missed the shot. That easily could have been a foul. And they're going to throw it away in the front court. Siloam Springs is. So they're trying to go to Natalie Perez.
That's their 9th turnover in this second half.
Wow.
Got to take advantage of this.
2 minutes. 6 seconds left to play in the game. We're all tied at 40. Russellville with it. Garcia gets it to Kyra White in the corner. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Jasmine catching the baseline double team. Gets the pass off, trying to get it to Ely, and we'll have another jump ball call, and it'll belong to Siloam Springs.
Well, the bounce pass was at her feet, and it stayed there, and it's hard for a postman to pick that up.
Yeah. Russellville going to slap the press on him once again. See if we can get another turnover here. Pendergast gets the inbounds pass to Perez. She's in the front court. She'll slow it up. Gets it to Pendergast, and she traveled with a basketball. I don't know why they threw it to Pendergast. She's going to post up down low, and it's like she wasn't even expecting the pass.
Oh, they've had a lot of traveling
Yeah,
calls.
they have. That one was an odd one because she caught it and really didn't mean to. There's a jump stop in the lane by Kyra White, and she's going to go shoot free throws as we have the 4th foul called on Siloam Springs. A foul called on Pendergast, her 3rd. And Kyra shooting 2. Her first trip to the line tonight. Hits the free throw, breaks the tie. She's 64% from the line coming into the game here. She gives the Lady Cyclones a 41-40 lead. Soraya Stroud will check in for the Lady Cyclones. Getting a good breather there for Maya Ely, who stepped up big, hitting 2 big free throws to tie the game. Second free throw is missed. A scramble for the rebound, and it's a jump ball to belong to us. So 2 free throws by Ely tied it. A free throw made there by Kyra White gave us the lead, and now Russellville with the basketball. Inbounds pass comes to Stroud. Shot might have been partially blocked. Pendergrass with the rebound for Siloam. And now we have a timeout by Siloam Springs. I was expecting that because Pendergast was trying to bring it in the front court. And Siloam going to call timeout here with 1:16 left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones leading at 41-40. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
41-40 is our score. Siloam Springs using a timeout there. They have 1 timeout left. Lady Cyclones with 2 timeouts left. It's been 3 of 4 from the free throw line. That's been key. 2 of 2 for Ely that tied the game. 1 of 2 for Kyra White. They gave us the lead, and that's what it is right now. Siloam will have the basketball with 26 seconds left to play. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. 1:16 left to play in the game. 26 seconds on the shot clock. And they will inbound it at halftime. Or sorry, at half court. I just can't talk. I'm checking out the other foul situation there. And they get the ball inbounds. Pendergast had it underneath and able to save it. Now the Lady Cyclones with the steal. Jasmine Garcia in the front court, 3-on-2. She'll feed it McKinley Walls, and Russellville's going to step out of bounds. McKinley Walls just a little too deep there. They kind of threw it off the mark a little bit, and then trying to save it, she had her foot on the end line. Now I'm checking the fouls. 1 more foul by them will put us on the free throw line. We still have 1 more foul to give. That could be key down the end of the game. Boy, they could have called travel there on Perez. Feeds underneath Pendergast. Pump fake, puts it up and in. Pendergast now with 8. They lead it by 1, 42-41. And let's see. Coach Johnson for Russellville going to use a timeout here with 47.6 seconds left. We're going to keep it here. What I was saying is we can use that foul to our advantage, but they just beat us down the floor there. And Pendergast pump fake, and we had 2 players that flew by and trying to get that block shot. They get the bucket and lead it by a point.
That's where Siloam Springs is hurting us right now, is underneath that basket. We just
they beat the press. I mean, you know,
they're wide open on a lot of plays.
Yeah, when you beat the press, you're going to get a lot of times you're going to get those shots from inside the lane. And it was a good gamble for us because we have created so many turnovers in the back court, but that time led to a layup for them. And with 47.6 seconds left, Lady Cyclones using a timeout. Now, both teams have a timeout left. The fouls, if they foul us, we get to shoot 2. We still have one more foul to give before we foul them. So, you know, I mean, look for anything. You know, we could drive, create that foul, go to the free throw line. You never know. We'll see what Coach Johnson is drawing up here as she is on that quickly to call the timeout. Now, even though there's 47.6 seconds left to go in the game, the shot clock is at 31. So 16-point differential, or 16-second differential. You know, if we go a quick 2 here, a quick 3, we could get that 2-for-1 type deal. You know, where you know you're going to get an extra possession.
Right.
Kana Keister will inbound it on our side. Inbounds pass comes to Garcia. Jasmine. Wide open is Kyra White in the corner. She'll take it, baseline, and draw the foul here with 40.4 seconds left. They just forgot. That's a bad move by them as they left Kyra White wide open in the corner. They were double-teaming somebody else and just didn't have the right player.
And that was smart on White not to shoot that 3, and she could have, but go ahead and get close to the basket.
You're right. As she hits the first free throw, you're absolutely right. And that was foul number 4 on Kenzie Johnson. First free throw is good by Kyra White. As we're all tied. Missed the second one. Rebound Pendergast for Siloam Springs. Trapped in the backcourt. Whistle foul called on Russellville. We had that foul to give. They're not shooting 2 yet. We're going to wait and see who the foul is called on. Soraya Stroud, her second. 35.3 seconds left to go in the game. They're going to inbound it in the front court. Kenzie Johnson. And she is going to be fouled as she was trying to throw it underneath. I don't know. That looked awfully touch foul-ish right there, especially when you're talking about fouling somebody out of the game. They just fouled out Jasmine Garcia on, to me, what was a touch foul.
It was.
I mean, Kenzie Johnson was 24, 25 feet away from the basket, and she threw it towards the lane. The official is trying to find he's trying to tell Jasmine Garcia she's got 5 fouls. He doesn't realize she's over next to the bench right now. So Jasmine Garcia has fouled out of the game. I don't see that one. I mean, if it's going to be the 5th foul, it better be a clean foul there. But Kenzie Johnson to the line, hits the first free throw.
You know, that's their 16th free throw in this second half. We shot 6.
She misses the second one. They have a 1-point lead. Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Kana Keister in the backcourt. A pass ahead to Kyra White. Driving around her man in the lane. She is hit hard from behind. Missed the shot, but that was almost a form tackle. She was hit hard. And are they talking about possibly intentional foul?
I think so.
Now they're just going to talk about who the foul was called on.
That's number 10, Johnson.
Yeah. Kenzie Johnson, she's fouled out of the game with 6 points. But they hit Kyra White along the hip. And she's going to the line to shoot 2. Lady Cyclones down by 1. She is 2 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. 8 points for Kyra. She's going to have to shake off a little bit of pain there because that one looked like it hurt. 24.9 seconds left. Missed the first. Now both teams have 1 timeout left. Shot clock is off. We're waiting the second free throw by Kyra White. She hit it, and we're tied. Lady Cyclone's going to keep the press on. In the backcourt is Moore. 18 seconds ago, still in the backcourt, splitting a double team, and they call timeout. And that was getting close to a 10-second count. It's 16.6 left. And Siloam Springs has used their last timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
No, they're giving them a full.
Okay, they give a full timeout. I was looking at our players that were standing on the floor and thinking it was a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 16.6 seconds left to go in the game, and we're all tied. Kyra White hitting 1 of 2 from the free throw line to tie the game. Lady Cyclones have hit 5 key free throws here down the stretch to help tie the game, take the lead, regain the lead, however else you want to say it. Kyra White, 3 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Amaya Ely, 2 of 2 in the fourth quarter. But Jasmine Garcia fouling out of the basketball game. They had Kenzie Johnson foul out for them. Even though Jasmine has not scored in this game, that's a key player that you hate to lose because she's done so much more than just score. Quite a few assists and runs the offense a little bit, kind of runs the defense too, and leads the team in steals, second leading rebounder, but she's out of the game right now. But we're all tied. 43-43. And Siloam will have to inbound it in the backcourt. You don't get to advance it, obviously. It's not college. Erica Ellis will be the trigger man. Lady Cyclones not going to put somebody on the basketball. They're going to keep that extra defender right at midcourt. They'll get inbounds deep in the backcourt. Odd that they went here. Pass ahead. It's going to be thrown away. No, it's caught by Pendergast. Taking it baseline. Dribbled it off her foot. Dribbled it off her own foot. Lady Cyclones have it with 9 seconds left. Russellville has a timeout. They don't want to use it. Inbounds pass to Kana Keister. Double team to the backcourt. Ball knocked away. Kana gets it back. Pass ahead to Morgan Young with 3 seconds. And pass in the front court's going to go out of bounds. Saved in bounds by Pendergast. And the horn sounds. Get this. Pendergast saved it in bounds to Soraya Stroud, who is wide open underneath the basket. If there's 2 more seconds left, we have a wide open look for the layup. That was unbelievable. Ball was going out of bounds near our bench, and Pendergast decided to save it towards our basket, which you never do.
No.
And 2 more seconds, Soraya Stroud's hitting a game winner from right underneath the basket. What about your thoughts so far for this this game going to overtime here, tied at 43?
Well, my thoughts is what I said earlier. They're scoring too much underneath the basket. We've got to play better defense, tighten it up down there. Don't let them get any easy shots. Of course, you don't want to foul unless you foul hard enough to keep them from making the basket. The other thing I pointed out is right now where we stand unofficially, here in this second half, they shot 17. Now, I'm not talking about made. They've shot 17 free throws to our 6. No, wait a minute. To our 9.
Wow.
And I just we play teams that don't foul. I just don't understand that.
Well,
and somehow we get called for it.
They've reset the foul 0-0. I don't think you're supposed to do that in the overtime period. I think it stays at 5 and 5. But if that comes up, look, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not. I think you keep it at 5-5. Here they put the fouls at 0-0, and that's significant because that means a foul you don't shoot 2. So we'll see who's right and who's wrong. I'm not saying I'm the one, but boy, I seem to remember that you don't reset that. Maybe I'm wrong.
We've got one person in foul trouble, and that's Young with 3. Everybody else has 1, 2. That's all.
Well, they'll jump center here, except for Jasmine Garcia, who's fouled out of the basketball game. Kyra White going to jump against Pendergast. 4-minute overtime period. We're all tied at 43, and they are putting the fouls back. I knew I was right. That feeling I was right on that. They do reset the fouls at 5-5. The official went over there and told them that. All tipped, and Kyra White comes away with it after it was tipped and tipped a second time. She almost ran the wrong direction like she was going to score the other side. Kana Keister on the right side looking for Kyra. She's posted up but not in lane. Dribbles back out. Soraya Stroud beats her man off the dribble all the way to the rim. Soraya Stroud with 7.
And that was a powerful drive, too. Good shot.
Lady Cyclones keeping soft pressure in the backcourt. Soft. And they cross the timeline. Lady Cyclones lead it by 2. 4-minute overtime period. We're already 30 seconds into that. Pendergast near the corner. Dribble out to the three-point line. That's not really where she wants to be. We went for the steal. They got to bring 5-on-4. Pendergast, a baseline. She was open. Didn't take the shot. The drive. They'll kick it in the corner. Here's a three-point try by Ellis. Misses that one. Pendergast the rebound. And did we tie it up or a foul call? We got one person called the jump ball. One person called the foul. And they're going to go with the foul. One official had the open hand. That meant the jump ball. The other official had the closed fist. That meant the foul. So they do go with the personal foul. It's going to be on Kana Keister. It'll be her second. I know officials don't like to signal, but when it's that, when one's got the open hand, one's got the fist, you know they both had different calls.
And one with the open hand is the one that was closest to the play.
It'll send Pendergast to the free throw line where she's 2 of 4, but she hits that one, and it's a 1-point lead for Russellville. She has 9 points. Pendergast for Siloam Springs looking to possibly tie this, and she missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by Natalie Perez of Siloam Springs. Lady Cyclones will have it, 3:05 left to play here in the overtime period, leading by a point. Jasmine Garcia's fouled out for Russellville. Kenzie Johnson's fouled out for them. Almost a steal by Siloam Springs, knocked out of bounds. We'll inbound it next to our bench. 28 seconds on the shot clock.
You know, Siloam Springs going for a steal. Be closer to the person you're throwing it to. No
Without a dribble,
passes.
Walls gets it on the right side to Soraya Stroud. Tried to go inside the Walls, mishandled it, got it back. She's outside the walk, and she threw it. It goes off the face of Kana Keister. It's too close to her. They kick it out. Missed three, but there by Young. Keister trying to battle to get the rebound. Kyra White saves it inbounds to Kana Keister. Her shot from underneath is no good. With the rebound, Siloam Springs has it, but a jump ball. She's tied up by Keister, and it'll belong to the Lady Panthers. Oh, my goodness. What a flurry of action there. Keister took one off the face. She was about 3 feet away, and Walt hit her in the face with it. I don't know if she was trying to throw it to Kana, but she had, she had too much on it for being that close. She might have been looking to kick it out to somebody else, and Kana just got in the way. 2.5 to go in the overtime period. Lady Cyclones lead it by a point. Moore in the front court for Siloam Springs. Beats her man. Shot blocked out of bounds by Kyra White, where they're going to get the foul called on Kyra. This will be number 3 on her, and it'll send Kinley Moore to the free throw line to shoot 2. She has not been to the free throw line tonight. She has 4 points in the game, and that is on Kyra, her third.
Again, I'm not saying it wasn't a foul, but the official furthest away is the one who called it.
Free throw is no good by Moore. Still 1-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Still one free throw coming for Kinley Moore. She hits the second of 2, so we're tied. Walls has it for Russellville, crossing the timeline. Throws it underneath to Morgan Young. Along the left block, kicks it back out. Keister's cross-court pass, eventually in the hands of White, launches the 3, hits! Kyra White hits her first 3 of the game. The Lady Cyclones lead at 48-45. Perfect time for the 3 there.
Oh, it was.
In the front court is Moore, closely guarded by Young. Picks up her dribble way out on the left side. And the ball was knocked away, they say. Otherwise, it should be a double dribble. They have no place to go. They'll kick it out. Here's Quinones to the top of the key. Pendergast takes it left side. Double team. Kicks it back out. They try to answer with a 3. It's an air ball. Kyra White, the rebound. Gets the pass off to Soraya Stroud. She'll bring in the front court for Russellville. 3-on-2. She's going to go all the way. Missed the layup. There's a little bit of contact on the rebound. It'll be a jump ball to belong to Russellville. I'm surprised Siloam didn't call timeout. They should have been whistled for a double dribble. Off the inbounds pass for Russellville. Lady Cyclones lost it. In the back court is Kinley Moore. Now both teams were awarded an extra timeout in the overtime period, so Russellville has 2 and Siloam has 1. Quinones dribbled it off her foot. No, they're going to say Russellville touched it. And substitution coming in for the Lady Panthers. This is Jaden O'Brien, a starter who only has 2 points in the game. And now we have some water on the floor. The official is mopping up. 1:17 left to go here in the overtime period. The Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 48-45. Lady Cyclones so far outscoring Siloam Springs 5-2 in the overtime period. They have the ball on the left side. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Libatad pulls up from 15 on the drive, misses that one. Pendergast the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. And that was almost an and one. That shot almost went in for Pendergast. Siloam Springs does not have a field goal made here in the overtime period. They are 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 1:05 left to go. Russellville leading by 3. Pendergast, who has 9 points, make it 10 as she hits that free throw.
That foul was on Walls. That's her third.
Second free throw by Pendergast. Missed this one. Rebound, Kana Keister did a nice job of blocking out the shooters. It came right back to where Pendergast had shot the free throw. Under a minute to play in the overtime. Lady Cyclones with the basketball, leading by 2. At Siloam Springs, you can hear the defense chant by their fans. Ball goes into the corner. Kyra White, and we're going to call a timeout. Kyra thought she was without a dribble, and she might have been, wasn't sure, so they call timeout. Russellville still with 1 left. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones leading by 2 here with 47 seconds left in overtime. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Mountain Homes girls able to hang on against Van Buren 60-53. And with Farmington beating Greenwood by 24 points, that sets up a big matchup next week on Tuesday, as Farmington, undefeated in conference, will travel to Mountain Home to face them undefeated in conference. 47 seconds left to play in overtime here. The Lady Cyclones leading at 48-46. Russellville calling a timeout with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Both teams with 1 timeout left. Soraya Stroud will inbound it for Russellville. She gets it inbounds to McKinley Walls on the right side. Posting up the high post was Kyra White. They threw it off her hands, a little high on the pass. Siloam has it. Here come the Lady Panthers. Liebertad left side. Here's an open 3 from the left side. They missed that one. Rebound comes to Russellville. McKinley Walls, and she's tied up. Alternating possession goes over to Siloam Springs. Well, they're just banking on that 3. They keep trying to get Perez open, and she's missed the last 2. She hit one in the 4th quarter, and that's been their only made 3. But, well, we're living dangerously here with them getting those open looks from behind the three-point line. They're going to inbound it, and now a timeout. Before the throw in the timeout, Coach Tillery of Siloam Springs, I think he was worried about a 5-second call. And so, is it a 30 or a 60? Okay,
60.
Full timeout. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break. Lady Cyclones still lead by 2 here in overtime with 31 seconds left, 48-46. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Well, it's going to be an even later night for us coming back from Siloam Springs as this first game's gone into overtime. Lady Cyclones lead at 48-46 with 31.9 seconds left to go in overtime. Siloam calling a timeout after getting the jump ball and getting what they thought was close to a 5-second count, so they'll inbound it here. They'll inbound it along the baseline underneath their own basket. Bounce pass comes to Pendergrass at the top of the key. You got to do something with it. She'll hand it off here to Ellis. Left side, Perez open for 3. That one's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. They could not save it in. 20.9 seconds left. Russellville with a 2-point lead. Are they going to try to foul? Right now they're going to press. We're going to inbound it here. This is where you miss Garcia at point guard. Keister gets it in the backcourt, double teamed, and now a timeout called by Russellville. We were trapped there in the corner, the backcourt. Good timeout by Coach Johnson. Lady Cyclones leading at 48-46 with 17.4 left. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
48-46, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. Both teams out of timeouts. Russellville with the basketball. And we've got Cyclone fans up next to us that are have just lost it. They're going through it. Yeah, I mean, if you just watch them, you'd be stressed out. Forget about the game. Yeah.
He wants an extra headset. I'm thinking about giving him mine here.
Yeah. 17 seconds left. Lady Cyclones with the basketball. No timeouts. You got to protect the basketball. You got to get across the timeline. That's your main thing. You lead by 2. Soraya Stroud looking to inbound it. There's McKinley Walls with the inbounds pass. She along the side pass in the front court. Kyra White. They're chasing her now, and they're going to commit the foul. That's huge. That Russellville got the inbounds play. It's a great play design. We get it inbound to the back court, get in the front court, no chance of a 10-second violation. And now Kyra White going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kyra with 12 points in the game. She's the one that hit the 3 that gave the Lady Cyclones the lead here in the overtime period. She misses the first here. Yeah, we were tied at 45. Kyra hit the 3 at the time. Second free throw by Kyra. She hits this one. It's a 3-point game. 11.7 seconds left. They can't stop the clock, neither can we. Lebatard in the front court with a pass to Perez, and she'll drive inside. Contact, no foul call. Lost the ball out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville. She went in there out of control, and if there was any foul, it could have been a charge. Russellville just needs to get the ball in bounds and protect it. We don't even have to get it across the timeline. Get the ball inbounds to Soraya Stroud, and she's going to be fouled in the backcourt. We're able to run off a couple seconds, and we'll walk it to the other end. If we make one of these 2, game's over. Soraya Stroud with 7 points, has not been to the free throw line tonight. She is 82% on the season. 3.2 seconds left, a 3-point game. First free throw by Soraya is no good. Kyra White, McKinley Walls in the lane for Russellville. Lady Cyclones lead it by 3. Second free throw by Stroud. It's good. 4-point game.
Stay away from them.
Yeah, that is the ball game.
Stay away from them.
Get a half-court shot off. They almost made it, but it wouldn't have mattered. Lady Cyclones win this one in overtime, 50-46. Soraya Stroud hitting that free throw. And her people next to me, as soon as she hit the free throw, said ball game. They were absolutely right, because you're up by 4, nothing they could do after that. The Lady Cyclones winners here, 50-46 in overtime. We're going to give just a second here to do a little bit of totaling. Then we'll go through some totals, and because we got a boys game coming up too here very shortly. So in this ball game for Siloam Springs, they had one player in double figures. That was Cadence Pendergast, who had 10 points, 9 points for Natalie Perez, and 6 points for Erica Ellis, 5 points for Kinley Moore, 4 points for Emily Sears, and nobody with more than 2 after that. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led in the ball game by Kana Keister, who had 14 points in the game, 11 of those in the first half. Kyra White with a big 3 in the overtime period and a big free throw, ended with 13 points from the game. There's your 2 Lady Cyclones in double figures. 8 points for Soraya Stroud, who had a big free throw there to ice the game. 6 points for Morgan Young, 7 points for McKinley Walls, and 2 points for Maya Ely. Lost in that is Maya Ely's 2-for-2 free throws in the fourth quarter, which at the time tied the game. We're talking about less than a minute left, right around a minute left. And Ely, with us down 2, steps up, hits 2 free throws. That was fantastic. Lady Cyclones pick up their first conference victory here, winning it by 4 in overtime. Your thoughts?
Well, the big thing, Siloam Springs We created 12 turnovers against them in this second half, 22 altogether. Russellville only had 14 turnovers altogether. They were 1 of 16. Siloam Springs was from three-point line, 11 of 26 from the free throw line.
Yeah, there's your ball game right there.
Right there. We were 7 of 28 from the three-point line. We were 9 of 19. But the thing was that we were able to hit the free throws when it was necessary, and coming out and hitting some threes in this second half. Keister hitting that one and White hitting one, that really helped. But you're right, free throws of Siloam is what got them beat.
Yeah, I thought if they lose, they're going to say it was because of free throws. If Siloam won, they would have said we won in spite of the free throws. That was a big part. But the Lady Cyclones fought back. I mean, when they fell down 2 with less than 2 minutes, they did not panic. And hitting free throws when they had to, doing what they needed to do, that big 3 by Kyra White in the overtime period. Lady Cyclones win it by 4 here in overtime, 50-46. We're going to take a break, come back, start the pregame show for Cyclone Senior Boys as they take on Siloam Springs. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest and you get 6 months same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Prudy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones, a big win in overtime over Siloam Springs, 50-46. And now it's time to turn our attention to the senior boys. The Cyclones coming in 14-4 overall, 1-1 in conference play. Siloam also 1-1 in conference play, 10-8 overall. Those overall records don't matter. Only thing that matters is what you are in conference. And speaking of that, looking at other games in the conference tonight, Alma is at Harrison. Alma 1-1 in conference. Harrison undefeated. Greenwood's undefeated. That's a shocker. Their boys team has not been like that. Now Russellville did see their boys team at the Rogers Classic, and Russellville won a very close game. They're a bunch different team this year. But 2-0, the Greenwood boys, they host Farmington at 1-1, and Mountain Home and Van Buren both 0-2 teams there that are playing tonight. We're going to be behind everybody a little bit, so we might be able to give you some final scores while we're in the fourth quarter of our game. But as we look to this game with our senior boys, what's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, what really stands out with this year's team is the pressure defense, and I'm not talking about a full court press. I'm talking about all over the court. We have a pressure defense. Along with that, it's how we control the tempo of the game, and that's what we've got to do tonight is control how this game is played, the tempo of it, fast, slow, medium, whatever. But it's that defense that really sets everything up. What's good about this team also is the scoring is not just with one player. It's passed around. And so we've got to have that tonight. We've got to play good defense, no foul trouble, and we've got to rebound at both ends. Don't be limited to one shot. We have got to get some offensive rebounds. We limit them to one shot, and we have to control our shot. In other words, take good open shots and score against this team.
Well, I don't want to put too much on this game because it's a long season, but both teams could look back at this game and say this was pivotal early on, because when you're talking about this big difference between going 2-1 and 1-2, and if you could pick up a win here for Russellville, you've stolen one on the road, and what is a very tough place to play. It's a tough bus trip, and it's loud. It's on boys' games. The student section is pretty much right on the floor where you're shooting in that first half. So it'll be big if Russellville could steal a game here, steal this victory here against the Siloam Springs. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culverts from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our community. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country, KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Siloam Springs is 1-1 in conference play. They defeated Mountain Home in their conference opener. A lot of people were surprised by that because of the score, winning the game by 14 points. Stuart Schwarniger with 20 points against Mountain Home. They had 3 players in double figures in that victory. Their second game, they lost to Farmington by 22, but Farmington, pretty good team coming up from 4A. They actually, even though they lost by 22, they cut it to 7. Then Farmington hit 12 threes total in the game. Not right then when they cut it to 7, but they hit 6 threes after that, and so they ran away with it by a score of 73-51. Our Cyclones lost their conference opener to Alma, tough one, and they had to live with that one for a week, 56-55, and then they came back and won on Tuesday, 54 to. They won by over Van Buren, 54-31. Russellville getting introduced right now. They're going to start off with number 2, Donovan Villarreal. He's a 6'2 senior. Malachi Siner, he's a 6'4 senior. Number 12, Cade Smith, the 5'10 senior. Caleb Campbell, he's a 6'2 junior. And KJ Foster, the senior for Russellville, number 23. There's your starters for Russellville. The Cyclones, as we said, 14-4. Overall, 1-1 in conference play. Coached by Greg Chenault and assisted by Wyatt Nahus. For Siloam Springs, they're starting off with Darren Caldwell. He's a 6'3 senior. Number 2, Evan Allen. He's a 6'5 junior. Number 3, A.J. Moore, a 6-foot senior. Number 20, Dylan Dunn. He's a 6'3 senior. And number 24, Jaden Hooten, a 5'7 senior for Siloam Springs. Tim Stewart is the head coach for Siloam. He's in his 14th season as head coach of Siloam, but the second time he's been there. He was actually coaching there for 2 years and then moved off to Oklahoma for a while, came back in his 14th season here as head coach for the Panthers of Siloam Springs. We're set for action here as we got both teams already getting introduced. Russellville in their black road uniforms with red and white trim. Siloam in all white with the dark maroon color as showing off their numbers, with Panthers written in cursive off the front, Russellville block letters on the front of their jerseys. And jumping centers, Malachi Siner against Evan Allen for the Panthers. Malachi Siner does not get the tip. Sometimes Russellville doesn't even try to get the tip. They did try to get that one. Siloam with it at the top. This is Hooten. Outside on the left elbow. I had it knocked away, but picking it back up is Evan Allen. He was in double figures against Farmington in their loss on Tuesday night. Already 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it around the trap along the baseline. Shot blocked there by Donnie V, and Seidler has the rebound. Villarreal making his presence known as he doubled down, came down to help guard underneath. There's a three-point try by Campbell, missed underneath, and with the rebound is A.J. Moore. Might have got away with the travel there in the early going. Caleb Campbell without the face guard. He didn't like the way he shot against Alma, so he did not wear it last game. Of course, playing with that nose that was broken, had some surgery. He's going to have another surgery after the season. In the corner, they'll launch the three. Shot partially blocked. They're going to call a foul on Caleb Campbell. He thought he got part of the ball, but he's whistled for the foul.
Yeah, 3 points that Caleb shot. It just rolled around the rim on the inside. If he's that close, he needs to keep shooting.
I tell you, I thought he got ball there. I didn't think that was a foul at all. The player shot the three and then fell down like so many players today do. And whether they get contacted or not, and A.J. Moore convinced the official he got the foul, so he's going line to shoot 3 free throws. He hits the first one, and that's our first point of the game. Make it 2 of 2. A.J. Moore has given them a 2-point lead.
Good actor.
Yeah. Well, you'll see it so many times, and it's best to watch it in slow motion sometimes because it's almost kind of funny when players act like they get hit. He makes all 3 free throws, so 3-0 lead for Siloam. Side along the baseline, has it for the Cyclones. They'll kick it out. This is Foster at the top of the key. They're challenging Russellville out there a little bit on the 3-2 zone. Siner along the baseline, turnaround jumper is good for Malachi. That's a good way to answer.
That's a good shot for Malachi.
Go ahead. Soft defense, soft little press in the backcourt. This little man, no trap. They get it across the timeline. Moore gets it in the corner to Jaden Hooten. Step back, they'll pass on 3. Hooten tried the give and go, and it was kicked out of bounds. Good defense there by Villarreal. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Now about it, Jaden Hooten, 5'7" junior. With it, he'll get it over to Darren Caldwell. Cyclones trying to gamble to get a steal. Didn't get it, but close defense applied by Donovan Villarreal. And the shot clock ran off. I didn't want to say anything. I wouldn't jinx him, but that shot clock was winding down, and they were, 23, 30 feet away from the basket. And their coaching staff bench, they didn't even know the shot clock was winding down.
They weren't watching, were they?
I was afraid I might jinx it if I said it over the air. So good defense by the Cyclones, causing the turnover. KJ thought about the long 3, so did Donnie V. They're looking inside, nothing there. Siner goes off his fingertips, is too high of a pass, and they have it on the move. Caldwell, and charge taken by KJ Foster as Darren Caldwell came barreling in there. And KJ's good at that. The whole team is good at that, but KJ's really good at that. He'll just plant his feet and sit there and take it.
And he didn't act on that one. He actually got hit hard.
So the Cyclones have it after the foul, after the turnover. trying to solve the 3-2 zone. They go inside to Campbell. Turnaround jumper is a little short as it draws iron. There's Cade Smith battling for the rebound. He's got it from his backside, able to get it somehow to Campbell. His pass to Donnie V. V has it taken away. Shot blocked there by KJ. Running the floor, he blocked the layup. Russellville going back the other side. Donovan Villarreal will miss the layup. Back the other direction. Pass all the way down to Caldwell. He missed the dunk. He tried to dunk. He just didn't have enough hop. He got stuffed. The rim blocked his shot. Here's a three-pointer by Foster. That one's no good. More the rebound for Siloam Springs. Yeah, Caldwell went in for the dunk, and he didn't hang on the rim. He stuffed himself there. And Russellville came back, missed the three. Maybe it's hard to shoot a three, I guess, sometimes when you're laughing. And they throw the ball away, so we'll have it. Cutting the basket there was Jaden Hooten. A lot of action there with no points scored. The Cyclones trail by a point, early going. Campbell on the left side. Quick pass into the corner. Here's a three-pointer by KJ. That one won't go. Malachi couldn't keep the rebound alive for Russellville. He got a tip on it. But Siloam has it. Hooten finds Allen. Allen to drive for the layup. Evan Allen quickly down the floor for the Cyclones. They've left Cade Smith open. He'll miss the three. They have the rebound. This is Schwarnegger. Scores 20 points in the game against Mountain Home, and he has to come off the bench. I wonder if there was an issue there. He's going to be whistled for the charge, taken by Siner. Stuart Schwarnegger, 6'2", junior. I know he's not the tallest guy, but he's built like a tight end. He does play on their football team, actually, and with 4:01 left to play, in the first quarter, he picks up his first personal foul and the second team foul called on the Panthers.
That's a good play by Malachi, taking that charge.
He has about 15 feet away from the basket, too. Don't wait for him to get all the way in the lane. Donnie V looks inside. Here's Campbell, double teamed, and he's going to be knocked to the floor from behind. They thought they had a clean steal, but they hit him across the arm. That's on Evan Allen, his first and the team's third. And bounce pass comes to Foster in the lane. Didn't shoot it there. He'll kick it in the corner. Smith misses the three. Siloam has it. Russellville trailing 5-2. They'll go inside, cut of the basket. They blew the layup. Dylan Dunn was open, and he just missed it. Cyclones on the move. Donnie V, spin move in the lane. Little floater is good. Villarreal has his first bucket. And the Cyclones pull within a point.
Donnie V is good at that, driving the ball. Driving for the basket like that.
Yeah, lost out of bounds. They say Russellville touch it. They did. It was a pass down the floor that hit off their hands and off ours. And Zay Williams, number 32, his second varsity game for the Cyclones, moved up from JV. A sophomore, number 32, will come in and replace Caleb Campbell. Quick shot off the inbounds pass, catch and shoot while Evan Allen was in the air. It's good, and they have a 3-point lead. Villarreal at the top of the key. Goes to the high post. Siner was acting like he was going to do the turnaround jumper. He threw it to KJ. It went off his hands, but Foster was like, I thought you were shooting it. So he was faked out also. Siloam with a 7-4 lead. And the basketball. Schwarnegger will hand it off here to Allen. He's double teamed, left Schwarnegger open. They tried the pick and roll. It was intercepted. Foster stops at the free throw line. Right side. Zay Williams dribbles. Shot from the right elbow. Did everything but go through. Hit the backboard, rolled around. Didn't matter. KJ Foster was there for the putback. I think KJ's tired because I think he was signaling there. Ball was knocked away in the front. In their front court. But they keep it. They go inside to Allen, and Russellville's going to foul him hard. Take your pick. Could be Smith, could be Villarreal.
They might have got Smith on that. No, Donnie B.
That's his first. Usually He's not in foul trouble in games. And bounce pass comes near midcourt. They were very lackadaisical about that. Picking up the basketball there. Hooten in trouble. Cross-court pass. Here's a three-pointer missed, and we get a foul called on Williams. And this is going to put A.J. Moore to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
That's the second time in this game, this first quarter, we put him on the line for 3.
When it's the same guy.
Yeah.
He's the one that did not get touched by Caleb Campbell. Fell down, they called it. He might have gotten fouled there.
And you know Coach Chenault's not real pleased with that.
He has not hit a field goal yet, but he's got 4 points. He's 4 of 4 from the line. He's getting 2 more. Don't even get close to this guy because he's going to fall down whether he gets hit or not. Missed it. There we go. Crew Webb, a 6'3 sophomore coming in. They play a lot of guys. He, off the bench, had 13 against Mountain Home. Yeah, they had 2 guys that counted 32 points in their win who didn't start. Missed 2 of the 3, but they get the rebound. Schwarniger took it baseline. He stepped out of bounds. 94 feet, and he thought it was 94.5 feet. Villarreal has it for the Cyclones. Russellville trailing by a bucket. 3-2 zone's really hard when you have the basketball along the wing. You got a guy in your face, sometimes a trap. They move the basketball around, and Donnie V hits the 3. That's how you beat that zone. You move the ball quickly because they can't rotate fast enough, and the Cyclones have a 9-8 lead. It's their first lead of the game, I do believe.
I was watching Donnie V warm up before the game, and that was a sweet spot right there where he shot that from.
Top of the key. Nothing wrong with that. Allen backdoor cut. They don't get it to him. Caldwell lost the handle on the basketball, still with it with 14 to shoot. Gets it to Allen near the baseline, working against Villarreal. His pass tipped by Donnie V, who leads the team in steals. He got another one here. Coming in from the left side, draws contact. The shot is no good. Bodies all over the floor, no call. Other direction, they get an easy layup there for A.J. Moore.
I cannot believe they didn't call a foul.
Yeah, Donnie V was knocked to the floor on the drive. The Cyclones turned it over in the front court, trailing by a point. Final minute of the first quarter. Allen, easy 2 on the clear out. He's got 6. Going the wrong direction for us.
We got to settle down here.
They've scored the last 4. Yeah, we should have had a foul on Villarreal. Cade Smith trying to answer. He'll miss the 3. There's Donnie V. He's bumped there, and they're going to get that call. Caught and shot it all in one motion, and he was bumped there by Schwarniger, and that's number 2 on him, and Donnie V still on the floor. That's number 2 on Schwarniger. And Villarreal going to the free throw line, leads the team in free throw attempts, 86 coming into the game. The next closest guy is 45. But he has a knack of driving the basket, drawing contact. He hits the first free throw. Villarreal with 6 points in the game has pulled Russellville within 2. Second free throw is good. 32 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones trail by a point. Hooten in the front court. Russellville closely guarding him now, and he does get the pass off back to Jaden Hooten. Closely guarded by Cade Smith. Looking for the backdoor cut. It's not there. They're inviting Webb to shoot from the outside, but he won't. 13 seconds to shoot. Hooten backs it back out. 10 seconds. Reach in ball knocked away, but they have Caldwell has it. 5 seconds, and now a whistle and a foul called where? A foul called on Russellville? Double foul. Oh, don't do this.
What?
They call a double foul on Cade Smith. Or is it on? I don't know who it's on. Don't call the double foul. Cade Smith of Russellville.
And 24?
24 for them. Oh, Jaden Hooten. Yeah, they were going at it a little bit. So it's a double foul. And do they go jump ball? I thought it stayed their possession, but I'm not sure. Why don't you just give a warning? Just give a warning. Don't call 2 fouls here. That's 5 fouls on them. Shouldn't we get to shoot free throws? Or maybe not on a double foul. Off the inbounds pass, catch and shoot three-pointer, and again, a charge taken. He kicked his leg out. Now that's what he was doing. He shot the three, kicked his leg out. That's an offensive foul. You see that in the NBA a little bit. They kicked his leg out to draw the contact, and they call the offensive foul. Good for the official for seeing that. 3 seconds left. Russellville will get the ball inbound, and they bumped Donnie V at half court with 1.6 seconds left. They're over 5 fouls. We're going to get to shoot 2 free throws. We were going to just throw up a desperation shot. They bumped Donnie V. It's getting a little testy down there.
That's on 24.
Yeah, that's on Jaden Hooten. But what a great call on that play there by when they shot the three, kicked the leg out, they called the offensive foul. And then there's no reason for them to do this. I mean, it's fine for us because we were going to heave a desperation shot with 1 second left, and they bumped Donnie V at half court. They're already over the limit, so he's getting to shoot 2, and he just hit the first. They pulled Hooten out, and I think Coach Tim Stewart's not happy with his player there. It's a tie game because of that. And after all this, Russellville's going to take the lead. They hit the second free throw. 1 second, they'll throw it the length of the floor. Nowhere close. We've come to the end of one. Russellville leads it on that free throw with 1 second left. The 2 made free throws, 13-12. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Siloam Springs led for 7 minutes and 59 seconds of that first quarter. How's that stat? Russellville leads it here 13-12, getting ready to start the second quarter.
Yeah, a couple of fouls there right at the end of the quarter. You wonder what Hooten was thinking about, but that was a great call by the official.
I'm glad to do that. It's like the flop. We've seen the flop called once this year. I'm glad because there's just no part in basketball for that. Like I say, he jumped up to shoot the three. He kicked his leg out. They called him with an offensive foul. The Cyclones have it to start the second quarter, leading 13-12 after the 2 made free throws by Donnie V. He leads the Cyclones with 9 points, 2 points for Foster and 2 points for Siner. Down low, Cade Smith, and he steps on the inline, trying to get the pass to him along the baseline. For Siloam Springs, A.J. Moore and Evan Allen each with 6. That's their scoring. Cyclones lead at 13-12 after turning the basketball over. Siloam Springs will have it in the front court. Siloam shot 6 free throws in that first quarter. 2 times we fouled him on a 3-point shot. Here's Webb taking it baseline. He's cut off. Caldwell near the top. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Allen on the drive, threw it away. No, it's saved inbounds by Webb. He'll launch the 3. It rims out. Tipped by Caldwell, but there is Caleb Campbell with a big defensive rebound. Pass all the way down the floor to Cade Smith. He's fouled on his way to lay up, and he's going to get to shoot 2. Good job, Cade. No regard for his body there. He just went in there. Knew probably he was going to get some contact.
That's on Moore. That's his second.
Cade Smith shooting 2. Cyclones leading it by a point. First free throw is good. Coming into the game, 89% on the season. Cyclones shoot really well as a team, 74% as a team. Russellville leading at 14-12, awaiting the second free throw here by Cade Smith. Second one, nothing but net. 15-12, the Cyclones with the lead. 74%, and they've been improving. They're better than 74% in their last few games from the free throw line. Here's Caldwell launching a long three. That one clank. You can build a house with a few more of those. With the rebound is Siner. Donnie V to KJ, just like that. Cyclones, oh, they missed the layup. That ball hung on the iron. Malachi traveling, trying to get the rebound. There's a couple bodies on the floor, a couple Cyclones on the floor. We have a jump ball call, and it'll belong to Siloam Springs. It was Siner and Donnie V that were trying to get that loose ball for the Cyclones, and Siloam Springs wants to take a timeout. We'll take a break. Russellville leading at 15-12. 6:40 left to play in the half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Welcome back. Siloam Springs using that timeout. First timeout used of the game by either team, and Russellville leading at 15-12. Both teams 1-2 in conference play. I'm sorry, 1-1 in conference play. Loser this game would be 1-2. Eyes are always on the state tournament. Finish in the top 4. Russellville coming out of the timeout, slapping the press on him. Hooten lost the handle on it, got it back. With a pass ahead, they beat the press, but we still have them with numbers, so they have to slow it up. Hooten near the half-court line picks up his dribble. His pass tipped and stolen away by Donnie V. Donovan, Euro step in the lane, misses the shot, gets his own rebound. That one won't go. Trying to save it. He does to Siner. K. Smith will pass on the 3 and kick it back out. Villarreal with a great steal and 2 big offensive rebounds. He's going to take a long 3. They don't come out to meet him. That's a mistake. He's got 12. 2 threes in this game. He doesn't shoot very many, but he can hit from out there.
Oh, that was longer than the first one, but from that same sweet spot.
He shoots just under 30% from out there. He's got 22 made threes on the season. The Cyclones lead at 18-12. Tipped away by KJ. They still have it. 16 seconds on the shot clock. KJ again tipping it away. 12 seconds to shoot. Caldwell gets it to Allen. He's way out on the floor. Webb will pass on the 3, drive inside, shoots it. Little fade away, missed that one. He went to the floor. The Cyclones have it on the move. Donnie V driving in. Double team. He'll kick it out, and he throws it away. He didn't see where Campbell was. And now what?
He says it's Russellville's ball.
Okay, said the pass was tipped. I was going to say, because he missed Caleb Campbell so bad he threw it behind him. I thought that was just a bad pass. Maybe he was falling away, but no, they say that Siloam tipped it, and Coach Stewart for Siloam did not argue the call. Villarreal double teamed on the wing. They back off, kick it up top of the key. Cade Smith hits the 3. He's another guy you can't leave open out there. He's got 26 made threes on the season, shoots 25% from out there, and the Cyclones have opened up a 9-point lead. Whistle will foul away from the basket, and this will be, is this on Cade? Remember that double foul, picked up 1. Maybe he just picked up his 2nd.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So he's got 2. He was one of the victims of that double foul call where they called 1 on them and 1 on us. Off the inbounds pass, knocked away, but we couldn't bring it in. It goes out of bounds. Villarreal leads the team in steals, coming in this game 46 on the season. He's already added that, almost had another one as he had knocked that ball away. Schwarniger, who has 2 fouls for Siloam, has it out on the wing. Watch the push off. He almost picked up a 3rd there. I'm sure they're thinking about that. Siner's really kind of in his head right now. Caldwell at the top. He'll take the long range 3 and hit that one. Darren Caldwell's first points of the game. That stops our little run. 21-15. The Cyclones with a 6-point lead. And Russellville answers. It's Caleb Bedford Campbell answering from the top. 24-15. Get him going. He actually leads the team in 3-point shots made. 33 now on the season. And Russellville going to take the charge once again. This one's Malachi Siner, his second one taken, the third one for the team. And is that on Evan Allen? No, it's going to be on Caldwell.
That's his second.
All right, that's his second. I thought Allen was the one. But they say it's number one, Caldwell. All right, that's fine. The Cyclones leading it 24-15 with the basketball. Sometimes one made three can affect the whole team. They'll try the backdoor cut. It's not there for Campbell. Double team, triple team. He saves the ball inbounds, though. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Ville will pass on the three. No, he'll step back, shoot the three. This one no good off the side of the iron. Siner saves it. Siloam Springs was letting it go, and Siner tracked it down in the corner for Russellville. Malachi is always going to be hustling. That's just what he does. Cade Smith in the corner, right in front of the student section. You can see him standing up. It's hard for us to see part of the court because of him. They go inside to Malachi. Turnaround jumper, banks it in. He's got 4, and Russellville leads it by 11. Hooten will get it on the side here to Moore. Check that. That's Evan Allen. Reaching foul called on who?
Donnie V.
And he turned to the official that didn't make the call. That's number 2 on Donnie V. And the second team foul called on the Cyclones.
If you're going to do a touch foul, call it that way the whole game. Don't wait till in the middle of the second quarter to start calling it like that.
Nearing the 3-minute mark of the first half. Jaden Hooten in the lane, no place to go. He's getting close to a 3-second count, but he does dribble out of there. Has the ball taken away. Foster stripped him. Malachi has it, a 3-on-1. Donnie V back to Malachi, easy layup there. Beautiful ball movement there by the Cyclones, taking advantage of the 3-on-1. And they lead it now by 13 points over Siloam Springs. And Siloam wants to take a timeout, and the Cyclones and Cyclone fans are fired up. We'll take a break. 28-15 is our score. Russellville with the lead. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Founders Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Founders invite you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Founders can help you with all your athletic needs. Founders Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Coach Stewart of Siloam had seen enough. Using another timeout, the Cyclones have opened this quarter on a 15-3 run, and they lead the Panthers 28-15 here with 2:43 left in the second quarter.
Well, I think it's a wise move by the coach to call a timeout to try to settle his team down. Of course, it gives our players a chance to take a breather, and it.
Well, 2 years ago, they won 20 games. They finished second in the 5A West behind the Cyclones. And last year, they were 18-11, 10-4. They lost in the first round of the state tournament last year to Greene County Tech. We're going to talk about that, too, because Greene County Tech's going to host state this year. We'll talk about that coming up at halftime. After the timeout, they have 3 left. Russellville has not taken a timeout left. They will inbound it right next to our bench. 29 seconds on the shot clock. 2:40 left to play here in the first half. Hooten, little give and go. Stop on the right side. With the basketball is Dylan Dunn. They go inside. Turnaround jumper by Schwarniger, no good. They get the rebound, but he's on the floor, and a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to the Cyclones.
Seemed like he was a Cyclone player, was a little bit out of control going in for that shot.
You mean the
Panthers,
yeah.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Yeah,
player.
it seemed like it. 2:27 left in the first half, and they're going to pressure a little bit in the backcourt. We haven't seen much of this from them. Donnie V uses speed there and a pass to Caleb to get it in the front court, and we're going to foul called as they stuck the leg out and fouled KJ Foster. That's going to be the first for Crew Webb, is the one over on that far side who should have gotten the foul called on him. I don't know if that's who they called on. Yeah, they did call on Webb, yeah. Nearing the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Cyclones lead it by 13. KJ with it for Russellville. They're going to lob it underneath. Alley-oop. Missed the layup, though. It went from Cade Smith to Donnie V, who didn't dunk it, tried the layup. Executed perfectly except for the made shot. Webb took it baseline, needs some help, kicks it out. Dylan Dunn, the three-pointer. That one no good. Off the hands of Hooten, out of bounds. It belongs to the Cyclones with 1:52 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones are going to be at home on Tuesday as they host Greenwood. Coming into tonight, Greenwood Bulldogs 2-0 on the season in conference play. Cyclones did play them earlier this year in a non-conference matchup. That's Tuesday night at Cyclone Arena. You need to be there. 6 o'clock tip-off for the girls, 7:30 for the boys. We'll have it right here if you can't make it. Three-pointer, nothing but net there for KJ Foster. He's got 5, and the Cyclones lead at 31-15. Schwarninger way out up top for Siloam. Looking at Malachi Siner. He dribbles left side, but outside the lane. Little double clutch shot. And we're going to get a foul called on Malachi. That'll be his first. Team's third, and it's going to send Schwarninger to the free throw line to shoot 2, who has not scored in this game.
Yeah, Malachi got off to the side of him, and I think that's what created the foul. As long as you can stay in front of this guy, I think you can stay with him.
Yeah, and their season opener against Mountain Home, he had 20 points for them. He misses the first free throw here. Russellville's kind of held him in check in this first half. He hits 1 of 2. That's his first point of the game. Donnie V in the front court. Lobs it over in the corner to KJ. Bounce pass to Siner. They double down on him, kick it back out. A little bit too far out for Caleb. Foster will try the 3 from the left side. He is hammered over there. Missed the 3, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. There was no doubt about that one. Dylan Dunn fell on top of him. And Dylan Dunn will pick up his first personal foul, and KJ going to the line to shoot 3 free throws. That wasn't an acting job at all. Good
no,
grief.
he didn't kick out his leg on that one.
No. First free throw is good by KJ. He's got 6. He's 76% coming into the game from the line. Yeah, he's the second in team in the free throws attempted behind Donovan Villarreal. He misses the second. He's at 1 of 2. And
what?
I don't know what the call is. You're supposed to get 3 free throws. They called a lane violation on the Cyclones, but he's got 3 free throws coming.
Yeah.
You can't negate the 3rd free throw.
No, you can't.
This is the wrong call. If it's a lane violation, that's okay, but you still get 1 more shot.
Well.
Okay, now they're calling him back. I don't think he realized because it was the second of 3. Okay, lane violation, so it does not count as a free throw attempt. Yeah, you can't just negate the fact that he gets an extra free throw. He gets 3 free throws because he was fouled on a 3-pointer, and he hits that one. All right.
2 of 2.
Yeah. So 32-16 is our score. 33-16 is our score. Russellville's going to commit a foul quickly as they were down the floor in just a matter of seconds, and we get a foul call. Siner. Foul's starting to mount up a little bit. We got 2 on Siner, 2 on Donnie V, 2 on Kate Smith. We don't need this. They're a lot deeper than we are. We don't need to send this guy to the free throw line. He hits the first. He's got 7. And 5 of his 7 has been from the charity stripe. And 1 minute left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones leading 33-17. He hit them both.
That was the actor, wasn't it?
It was. Cade Smith was open but passed on it. Wants to work the ball around a little bit. No reason to rush here. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Siner kicks it back to Caleb Campbell. He'll launch a long 3. This one no good with the rebound as Caldwell for Siloam. Russell will get an extra possession here as there's a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They'll try a long 3 and miss that one. Siner will chase it down. Didn't have to, but he's there in the corner. Shot clock is turned off. We have under 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Russellville leading by 15. Would love to go in the locker room up by 15 or more. Don't let them get another shot at it here. Cade Smith It's to KJ at the top with 10 seconds to shoot. His pass is intercepted by Hooten. Hooten coming in from the right side, and layup is good. 2 seconds, 1 second. K. Smith, can he launch one? He can, and misses that one. We come to the end of the first half. The Cyclones, although Siloam Springs finished there with a steal and a layup, still hold a 13-point lead. They lead at 33-20. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones are leading it by a score of 33-20. I want to talk to you a little bit about the conference tonight as we talk to you about who's playing where. Van Buren is at Mountain Home, and a third quarter score, Van Buren leading Mountain Home 35-28. A lot of these are third quarter scores because we had the girls game in overtime tonight. So Van Buren going on the road looking for their first victory. The Greenwood Bulldogs are playing against Farmington. We're trying to get an update for them, but been having some issues there. They lost in the girls' game, so their girls 2-1, but we do not have an update on the boys' game tonight. We will tell you that those are the two teams that we're actually playing next week. Russellville will host Greenwood on Tuesday night and then be at Farmington on Friday. And we do want to tell you that as you look at the standings, Harrison and Greenwood both 2-0 in conference play. I turned down that. That's pretty loud. 1-1 is Russellville, Farmington, and Alma and Siloam Springs. Mountain Home and Van Buren are both 0-2. Now, we'll say that Greene County Tech out of Paragould won the bid for state. There's not a lot of people on this side of the state happy about that. Russellville had put in a bid. Alma had put in a bid. And it had been in the East the previous 4 years. The last 4 years, it's been at Searcy, Pine Bluff, Hot Springs, and Sheridan. And we thought for sure it'll be Russellville or Alma. But they're going for a non-West team to host it for a 5th consecutive year, and it'll be at Greene County Tech. So it'll be a long way to go. Of course, if any of the girls or boys teams are there, we'll definitely be covering them. But that just announced yesterday. Benton will host baseball and softball. Hot Springs Lakeside will host soccer state tournaments, all that coming up in the spring. Right here, we're at the half. The Cyclones lead at 33-20. We'll take a break, come back with more of your halftime show. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, what's this? It's the triple threat cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The triple threat cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter even if you can't have sugar by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaking roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation in Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Welcome back here. We're at the half. The Cyclones leading at 33-20 over Siloam Springs. We have a final to pass along to you. You know what Fool's Gold is? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Greenwood 2-0 in conference play. They lose big time to Farmington tonight, 69-46. So Greenwood will be coming into our place on Tuesday, 2-1. Again, Russellville has played Farmington, played them in the Rogers Classic. It was tough. It wasn't like an easy victory like we had last year when we hosted them. Of course, they beat Russellville at the end last year, but Russellville won the game at Rogers in a non-conference matchup by 4. So tough matchup expected on Tuesday night. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, we said that at the beginning, before this game started, that Russellville needed to control the tempo of the game. I think we've pretty much done that. It's close, but our defense is looking good. It's been a little bit unusual first half. Some fouls that were called, a double foul. We haven't seen that this year so far. But anyway, Siloam is 1 of 5 from the three-point line. 7 of, I think 10 is what I've got from the from the charity stripe. We're 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. Good shooting when we get fouled. We're 5 of 12 three-point line. Just good passing the ball, trying to work the ball on the inside. Siner's doing a great job, not at both ends on the board. So we just need to keep doing this for the next 2 quarters and try to get out of here with this victory.
Well, maybe the turning point in the first half was near the end of the first quarter where Russellville took the lead and Siloam Springs fouled the Cyclones. They were able to hit some free throws at the very end, literally end of the first quarter, took a 2-point lead and then really opened it up. And at one point started the second quarter on a 15-3 run. And that sort of took the wind out of them a little bit. Now, they did hit that layup on the steal. Russellville just needs to handle success. They don't need to relax or anything like that. But I'd much rather be up 13 than be down 13 at the half. But I really think that end of the first quarter, then leading the second quarter, that was a huge turning point. That's been the difference in the game so far as the Cyclones lead it here by 13. We're going to take a 60-second break, if that's okay, Stephen. Stephen Berry, our engineer tonight, they only have a minute and a half left on the clock. I don't know if they're going to put extra time because they had an extended halftime show there. So we're going to take a 60-second break, be back with the second half. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Welcome back to Siloam Springs. The Cyclones leading Siloam 33-20. I want to correct something that I said at the end of the game on Tuesday. Kate Smith had 17 points against Van Buren. That was a season high. I said career high. Just a season high. His career high was 24 points. He did that last year against Siloam Springs. I meant to lead with that, and I totally had slipped my mind, but want to make sure I got that in. In that first half, Donovan Villarreal led the Cyclones with 12 points, 7 points for KJ Foster, 6 for Malachi Siner, 5 for Kate Smith, and 3 for Caleb Campbell. 3 players with 2 fouls for Russellville, Villarreal, Siner, and Cade Smith. For them, A.J. Moore has 8, 6 points for Evan Allen, 3 for Caldwell, 2 for Hooten, and 1 point for Schwarninger. Siloam Springs starts with the basketball here in the third quarter. They flip ends of the court. And Caldwell trying to get around his man, lost the handle on it. A little fade away from 15 is good. He lost that on his own, got it back on his own. They've scored the last 4 points if you count the bucket right before halftime. Villarreal, quick pass. They're moving it all around. A little triangle there. Donnie V caught it, and he'll get the cross-court pass to KJ Foster. Here's Caleb Campbell, missed the 3 from the top. With the rebound is Siloam. This is A.J. Moore. Gets to the top to Jaden Hooten. Catching it on the right side, Dylan Dunn. And here's a steal by Donnie V. Jumping in the passing lane, one-on-one, takes it all the way. Layup is good. I thought he shot that a little too hard, but when it hit the backboard, that front rim sort of grabbed it and pulled it through the net.
That's a good steal and good layup.
35-22, the Cyclones with the lead. Hooten at the top of the key will fake the 3. Kate Smith being my guest. Didn't let him take that. Caldwell get his man up in the air on the drive shot. Blocked from behind by Malachi Siner. And came out to play help defense there and blocked it away. Coach Coach Stewart from Siloam wants a foul call. Malachi got all ball. Bounce pass comes in the corner to A.J. Moore. Shot did not hit the rim. They have 13 seconds to shoot. Caldwell near the top. Here's a three-point try. Missed 3. We got a foul called on Siner. 4 times we've had foul calls on three-point shots. 3 of them they've called us. 1 they called a charge when they kicked their leg out. And A.J. Moore, for the 3rd time tonight, is going to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. That's unbelievable. There wasn't much contact, if any, there. No. And that goes on Malachi, his 3rd. And the Cyclones got to think about, do we have to pull Malachi here? And he's been so important for the Cyclones. Taking a couple charges, some blocks, some rebounds, has 6 points. They missed 2 free throws. The ball don't lie. 2 of the 3 free throws, awaiting the 3rd. He hits 1 of 3. They're going to leave Malachi in there, at least for now. You got to be very careful. Malachi working the high post right now. They don't get the ball to him. Down low on the baseline to KJ, moving the basketball around. V at the top. Donnie V will miss the three-pointer. They had it. It's stolen away by KJ, who threw it off. A Siloam player and out of bounds. Great job there by KJ Foster. He stole the ball away and threw it off. Their guy will inbound it along the baseline. He was leaning back, too, when he did that. Cade Smith with it at the top for the Cyclones. Caleb Campbell, they're out on him. Back to Smith, looking over this zone. They tried to lob it in there, and it was tipped away and stolen by Dunn. Hooten ahead now. Here's an easy layup for A.J. Moore. And now a timeout called by Coach Chenault for the Cyclones. 35-23, the Cyclones still lead it. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Coach Chenault realizes the importance right here. It's a 5-2 run for them, but realize they've just cut the lead to 10 points. And he's using his first timeout to try to settle his team down. You got to find a way to get some off. We're reeling a little bit because Malachi picking up his third foul. Russellville with the basketball, leading 35-25. Going to lob it to Siner just inside the free throw line. He'll miss the jumper inside. Cyclones starting a little bit cold here in the third quarter. Jaden Hooten has it for Siloam. Schwarniger near the top of the key. Foster on him, but backing underneath the free throw line. Here's Hooten taking a baseline. Quick shot on the drive. Put up quickly with the one-hander, and it's an 8-point lead for the Cyclones. He's got 4. 5 minutes left to play here in the third. A long three, yes, sir, for Caleb Campbell.
Oh, that came at a good time.
Well, his first 3 in the first half answered their 3. That answered a big layup there, but also a big run. And now a charge taken. This time, Malachi Siner. He's taken 3 charges in this game, even with 3 fouls. He planted himself there. He knows the rules. Plant your feet, don't move. Pick up the third foul on Caldwell, and he was slow to get up. And he's being helped up by KJ and Donnie V. And are they going to keep Caldwell on the floor? No, they're going to pull him.
Yeah.
So Cyclones using that charge by Siner to get the basketball back. Russellville leading by 11, 38-27 after the made 3 by Campbell. Kate Smith did a good job saving that possession for the Cyclones. That ball was going to go out of bounds. Donnie V slipped down on his drive, and now a timeout called by Coach Chenault. There was some water on the floor. He started dribbling. It's not walking because his feet slip out from underneath him. He was dribbling, and officials realize that too. Now Russellville calling timeout to save possession. And immediately out there with a towel is Coach Nehus. That would have been bad if we'd have had the traveling call, but it almost was. A good job by Donnie V to just fall on top of it. And Chenault was right there next to the official calling timeout.
Well, each team now has 3 timeouts left in this second half.
Russellville swept Siloam last year, even with them winning and going to the state tournament. Russellville's actually won 3 in a row against Siloam Springs. Leading here 38-27, 4:24 left to play in the third quarter. Cyclones now with 3 timeouts. They've used 2 here in this quarter. KJ lobs it inside to Campbell. Turnaround jumper is good. Caleb's got 8.
I don't think Siloam was expecting him to shoot there in the middle.
No, he pulled the trigger quickly there. Schwarniger behind the back dribble, takes it right side of the lane, and shot rolls off the iron. He gets his own rebound. Missed there from underneath. Donnie V has the rebound. Good job by Malachi playing defense. Never left the floor to pick up a foul. Campbell catches it in transition, misses the 3 from the right side. Hooten, his pass deflected by Donnie V and picked up by Caleb Campbell. Cross-court pass, and Foster did a good job, acrobatic, to save that one from going out of bounds. Cade Smith with it on the right side. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal started to act like he was going to back his way in. He's got 13 seconds to shoot. KJ with it near the corner. 9 seconds. Signer back out to Donnie V with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Hits his third three of the game. 17 points for Villarreal. Russellville leading at 43-27. They'll drive inside, kick it out to A.J. Moore, and he's going to be fouled again shooting
I
three.
can't believe that.
This is ridiculous.
That
again, the fourth time he's going to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws.
Just leave him alone.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And this one's going to be called on Cade Smith. That's his third. Well, one time they called him for an offensive foul, but this is the fourth time he's gone to line to shoot 3 free. He has a habit, or not a habit, he's really good at falling down or kicking some body part out. He's only been whistled once on it, or making it look like he got fouled. I don't think Cade got him on that one. I think one of the 4 times we did legitimately get him. He missed the first free throw. He hits the second. He's got 12. He's the best in the country at that. Yeah, best high school player in the country at this. I've never seen 4 times a guy go to the free throw line to shoot after being fouled on a 3-point shot. He makes 1 of 3, missed it, rebound, comes all the way out to the wing. KJ Foster, but he threw it away in the front court, trying to hit Donovan Villarreal. It's a 15-point lead for the Cyclones. They'll shoot one from the corner.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, that was a different guy. Evan Allen hit the 3 in a flop warning on number 2. If you fall down, not contact, a new rule in high school is it's a flop. The first time's a warning, second time it's a technical foul. He fell down, was not contacted. I've seen that once so far in high school this year. That's a flop warning. And
I wonder who taught them that, the coach?
The official stopped the clock to do that. It's almost like a bench warning. Next one could be a technical foul. Russellville's lead is down to 12 after that made 3. Here's a 3-pointer by Donovan Villarreal. He missed it, but they got his own rebound because they didn't block him out. Cade Smith hits the 3. Cade Smith with a couple threes. Russellville actually hits those. They don't get fouled doing it. 46-31. The Cyclones lead it by 15. At the top, A.J. Moore. If he shoots it, leave him alone. Webb, he's the one that hit the corner 3 there on that last possession. Swarniger, jump stop in the lane. Charge taken this time, Caleb Campbell. 3 guys have taken charges tonight. I'm losing count. I don't know if it's 5 or 6 yet. But that's on Swarniger, who just can't get going. That's his third foul. He's got 1 point. Again, 20 points against Mountain Home. And he is frustrated. And they're going to have him check out of the game here with 3 fouls. Campbell taking that one. Russellville leading at 46-31, nearing the end of the third quarter. Villarreal to Signer at the high post, right back to Donnie V. He's going to drive, kicks in the corner. KJ Foster's 3 no good. Donovan Villarreal goes off his hands, and last touch by Jaden Hooten out of bounds off of Siloam Springs. The Cyclones will have it here. They'll lob it inside to KJ off the pass. He shot it all in one motion. Missed that one. Cade Smith, the rebound, lost it as he went to the floor. They'll have it in the front court. Knocked away, chasing it down. There's a loose basketball. There's bodies all over the place. And Caleb Campbell falls on it and calls timeout. Minute 19 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones getting possession here, and they'll call timeout. Russellville leading at 46-31. Russellville will have 2 more timeouts here. I'm waiting to see, and they're going to call this a 60-second timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. Russellville leading it by 15. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC,
an EAB Media Group radio station.
Last check, Van Buren was leading Mountain home with 7 minutes left. They were up by 12. Van Buren was 40-28. Cyclones leading here by 15 with 1:19 left to play in the third. Again, our game going long because the Lady Cyclones with an overtime victory, 50-46 earlier tonight. Cyclones with the basketball, 2 timeouts. They've used 3 here in this third quarter. No matter if they can get a bucket here. Villarreal near the top. Signer there with him. In the corner, Cade Smith pulls the trigger. He hits the 3. They backed off just enough. He doesn't need much space. Cade's got 3 threes in the game, and the Cyclones lead it by 18, their largest lead. This is A.J. Moore. Don't touch him. Don't breathe on him.
No.
Yeah, as Zay Williams is in the game guarding him. Hooten dribbled it off his foot. It goes through the legs of Dylan Dunn off 2 players for Siloam Springs, and the Cyclones will have it here with 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Take your time.
49-31. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Villarreal dribbling on the Siloam Springs logo and superimposed on top of the State of Arkansas logo. The high post there is Signer. He's behind the three-point line, back to Donnie V. Cade Smith with 10 seconds to shoot. Donnie V at the top of the key. Jump stop in the lane. Shot up, missed the shot. Whistle, foul called. This will be on Dylan Dunn, his second. And the third team foul, but it's a shooting foul anyway for Villarreal with 10.3 seconds left in the third. Villarreal with 17 points tonight. He misses the first free throw. He is 4 of 5 from the line. And Zay Williams came in giving KJ Foster a breather. He had 2 points in his first varsity game on Tuesday night. Villarreal missed them both. Trying to be kept alive by Campbell, but Siloam Springs has it in the front court with 5 seconds. Webb in no man's land. Cross-court pass caught by Hooten. He'll launch a 3 and missed it on the buzzer. We've come to the end of the third quarter. The Cyclones lead it here at Siloam Springs 49-31. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
You know, you realize at one point Siloam Springs had cut it to single digits early in the third quarter, and Russellville then went on a 14-4 run. Ended up leading here by 15. I'm sorry, by 18 here, 49-31. As we start the final quarter of play, Cyclones will have the basketball, leading it 49-31. Back out there with Signer with 3 fouls. Cade Smith in the game with 3 fouls. Had to play a little soft on defense for that reason. Give up the easy shot sometimes. Zay Williams in the game, still in there for Foster. Cade Smith on the right wing. Russellville's first possession. They leave Donnie V wide open. They left him wide open from the top of the key, and he hits the three-pointer. And the Cyclones lead at 52-31. Villarreal with 20 points.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. They're so concerned about the wing, though, on the 3-2 zone. They left the top wide open. And Villarreal, who doesn't shoot that many threes, he can hit them. He's hit 4 in this game. He's just usually driving the basket, but he can definitely light it up from out there. 20 points for Villarreal. He had 21 against Siloam Springs last year. Step through, Caldwell missed the shot, trying to get his own rebound. Caleb Campbell went down. He's up hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Cyclones going to get a cross-court pass to Zay Williams. Take a baseline, nothing there. Cyclones will back it back out. Watching Caleb make sure he was hopping. I don't know if he twisted his ankle or came down on somebody else's foot there. But he's standing way out on the right wing. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Donnie V calling for a screen. Siloam makes the switch. Donnie V on the drive. Shot was partially blocked. It goes right into the hands of Siner. They call the foul. And Siloam may be upset about that foul call, but realize if they don't call that, we've got a wide open layup as Siner was standing right there with the basketball in his hands.
That's on the actor. He's got 3 fouls.
A.J. Moore. Villarreal's first one is good. He missed 2 there in the third quarter. That's unlike him, and back on track there. Yeah, go ahead.
That A.J. Moore's played a good game, no question about it.
Yeah. Donnie V hits both. He's 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 54-31. The Cyclones lead it. Turnaround jumper, little fadeaway. They don't get the bounce. Evan Allen missed it. Russellville with the rebound. Campbell. And Donnie V has it. Well, look at the film. I did not see either one of these teams up by 20 in the fourth quarter. Russellville's just played an excellent game. A little turnaround baby hook shot by Malachi Siner. Missed it. They're going to get him called for the push, and that'll be his 4th. Russellville does not go to the bench there, so Siner's still in there with 4 fouls. Well, if you trust anybody, I trust Malachi, but you got to be careful. Jasmine Garcia and a Lady Panther fouled out in the girls' game in a tight contested game. Schwarniger will hit the 3. That's his first made field goal of the game. He's got 4 points. He's been frustrated a little bit, but back out on the floor. The Cyclone lead is down to 20. It was 23. Russellville going to run a little bit of time. You can't run too much. You got a 35-second shot clock, but run a little bit up by 20. Donnie V on the drive, had it knocked away and taken away by Schwarniger. It's a 3-on-1 to Caldwell. And missed the layup as it was contested. The follow is no good, but we get a foul called on the Cyclones. And we'll see who the foul is called on. And that'll be on number 12, Cade Smith, his 4th. So Siner with 4, Smith with 4. I mean, you feel good because it's a 20-point lead.
No.
And
what is?
And I say 20-point lead, but the fact we got 2 players in foul trouble. I mean, those leads can evaporate pretty quickly here. Evan Allen hits the first free throw. He's got 10. He's in double figures for Siloam Springs. He'll miss the second. He hits 1 of 2. Cyclones lead is 19. Donnie V with the rebound for Russellville. Evan Allen hitting 1 of 2 from the free throw line there. That foul again on Cade Smith. Smith and Siner with 4 fouls still on the floor. Campbell will launch the 3. This one misses. Not by much as he hit the back of the iron from his view. Came right back to him, but they had him blocked out. Schwarniger open for 3, and that one rimmed out. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Siloam Springs. And I was cringing there when Schwarniger shot that because Malachi Siner was jumping at him, and I just All it takes is a bad call for it to be 5 fouls, you know? Donnie V in the front court, stepping through a double team. Cade Smith gets the pass. He's over near the bench, going to beat his man, take it all the way, count the basket, and drew the foul. They were expecting him to throw it in the corner to Williams. He took it all the way, and Cade's got 13.
And he looked at Williams, and that's what drew the defense that way a little bit.
That foul is on Dylan Dunn, his third, and Cade Smith going to the free throw line. Like the little finger roll there, too. Free throw's good. He's got 14 points. 57-35. The Cyclones' lead is 22. Under 4.5 to go. Schwarnegger with it for the Panthers at the top. Crossover dribble trying to get around Siner. Siner's got to be careful. Dunn, the three-pointer from the corner, miss. Malachi with the rebound, and he's fouled. On the backside, a reach-in foul called on A.J. Moore, and he has 4 fouls. That's more the guy that you want to get in foul trouble because he's got 12 points. Think about this. He's got 12 points. He has 2 made twos. He's hit 10 free throws. Donnie V with it for the Cyclones. Gets in the front court to Zay Williams. Russellville leading it 57-35. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal going to set a screen. No, he'll go away from the screen. Step back just inside the three-point line. Missed the long two. Siner gets the rebound. Zay Williams for 3. That one no good. Rebound on the backside, Evan Moore. Well, we killed some time. We didn't score, but we killed some time with that offensive rebound especially. Here's a steal by Zay Williams. One-on-one, looking for help. He's blocked, and now they're going to call a jump ball. They blocked the layup. I thought that was a good call, to be honest with you. And the alternating possession goes over to Siloam Springs. He took a quick peek behind him. I thought he was going to see if somebody was trailing him. And Donnie V was there. He had played the defense that led to Zay Williams' steal. In the corner, this is A.J. Moore for Siloam. Schwarnegger at the top. Be careful, Siner. They get it back, 15-footer by Dunn, rattles in and out. Schwarnegger underneath and blocked out of bounds by Malachi Siner.
It looked like he might have took some steps before he started to go back up again, but no call. And
well, Schwarnegger, when he brought it around the hip, that's when Malachi decided to swat it away. Inbounds pass comes to Schwarnegger. He'll jump into Malachi, create contact, but no foul. Good, because he didn't initiate it. He does hit the 2, though. He's got 6. He's been frustrated by the Cyclones. He's got 5 of his 6 here in the fourth quarter. Russellville has really held him in check. Under 3 minutes to go, the Cyclones lead it by 20. A.J. Foster's been out for a while. He's holding a Gatorade to his head. I think he might be battling a headache. I hope it's all it is. Villarreal at the top of the key for the Cyclones. Beats his man. Feeds it underneath to Malachi. Missed the layup, though. It rolled around the rim. Siloam has it on the move. Jaden Hooten has it tipped away from behind by Zay Williams. He was slowing up trying to draw some contact against Donovan Villarreal, and he didn't realize that Zay was behind him, trailing the play. 2:23 left to go. The Cyclones lead it by 20. They've come up here to Siloam Springs on a mission and trailed for almost all of the first quarter. Took the lead at the very end of the quarter, 13-11, and it's been all Russellville since. Ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Siloam. They pointed Siloam way, and Russellville was wanting an official to come over and give him a little help, but he said nope, it's his call. Right in front of the student section. So they weren't giving us any help, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hudson Lockridge, the son of the athletic director and head football coach, into the game. Russellville with the steal. Actually, I think he's just the football coach. He was the AD at Alma. And the Cyclones have it up by 20 with under 2 minutes to go. This is what I like, an uneventful last 2 minutes. Just running out the clock. Cyclones have had 2 good victories this week where they've been up by 20 late against Van Buren, and here they're up by 20, and Donnie V on his way to the basket draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
If that's on Moore, that could be his, and it is. That's his 5th.
A.J. Moore fouls out of the game with 12 points.
12 points and 2 Oscars.
Yeah. He had a lot of free throws. He went to the line to shoot 3 free throws 4 times. First free throw by Villarreal is good. He's got 23 points. Cyclones beat Van Buren on Tuesday 54-31.
What?
I don't know. That's the second time they've called us for some sort of lane violation, stepping across the line. And Coach Chenault wants. They didn't cross the line. They said they leaned into it. They called it on Signer. Chenault gets an explanation. We'll have to ask him later what that is. So it's no free throw attempt. It does not count as an attempt.
Never seen that one so far this season.
23 points for Villarreal, though. The Cyclones, if we're going to get that call, let's get it when we're up by 21 with 90 seconds left. I'm fine with that. Schwarniger with it. Double team, kicks it back out. Here's a 3-pointer by Dunn. Missed badly. Zay Williams has the rebound. He breaks free in the front court. They grabbed his arm. They didn't call it. He goes all the way for the layup. And now Coach Chenault wants to take a timeout. I thought they could have gotten a foul there, but they get the bucket. And he takes a timeout just to get Malachi Signer out of the game. And a few other players. Russellville going to come in with Elias Zapian, number 4, senior. Marcellus Olson, a sophomore, number 5. A few more substitutions for the Cyclones. Cam Anderson, number 15. Mitchell Manning, number 0, is in the game. Russellville emptying the bench a little bit, keeping Williams in there. There's a little hook shot missed, tipped up, no good. Schwarniger missed the tip. The follow is good. The Cyclones lead it, though, 60-39. There's a 3-point try by Cam Anderson. That one won't go. Russellville not trying to run up. You get guys in there that don't get to play much. They want to score. I don't blame them. It'll be the same way. They'll drive inside, rolls off the iron. Cyclones doing a pretty good job against a couple of these starters. That was Evan Allen. He's a starter. He's got 10 points, and good defense there by the Cyclones. Zay Williams will launch the 3. That one no good. Out of bounds. It belongs to Siloam. And Williams will check out. Mateus Borges in the game, exchange student, the junior for the Cyclones, number 11. Cyclones lead it by 21 points with 21 seconds left. I think we're going to win this one. Schwarniger with it at the top. Gets it over to Cole Pittman, the 6'1 junior. 9 seconds left. Schwarniger will launch the 3, and he hits. God, come on. Give it to the guy that get a starter there shooting. Give it to somebody that doesn't get to shoot very much. But that's all right. The Cyclones win it by a score of 60-42. An 18-point victory here. The Cyclones, it was nip and tuck that first quarter. That run to start the second quarter. The Cyclones opened the quarter on a 15-3 run, and the game was never in doubt after that. Russellville wins it here over Siloam 60-42. We're going to take a break, come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go.
Cade, he always helps clean up.
24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Thank you, Stephen. We're back here for our post-game show. The Cyclones win it by a score of 62-42. We'll run through the totals for you for Siloam Springs. A.J. Moore led them with 12 points. He fouled out of the game. 10 points for Evan Allen and 9 points for Stuart Schwarniger. Those were your three main scores for Siloam Springs. For the Cyclones, two players in double figures, including Donovan Villarreal. He had 23 points in the game tonight, 14 points for Cade Smith, 8 points for Caleb Campbell, 7 for K.J. Foster, 6 for Malachi Siner, and 2 points for Zay Williams. The Cyclones did a good job, won the game, all that. They also played really well, some foul trouble. What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, the scoring again was passed around to different ones. Just wasn't one or two people, but did a great job. We were 10 of 24 from the three-point line. We were 12 of 14 from the charity stripe. Siloam Springs, they were 4 of 12 from three-point line. They were 10 of 18 from the charity stripe. We set the tempo of the game. It was pretty obvious. And our pressure defense up and down the court, again, was obvious. Siloam Springs had a hard time adjusting to it. And just a good overall play by our Cyclone. Defense was great. Scoring was great. We just did a good job controlling this game.
Yeah, and I go back to that beginning of the second quarter. Russellville had hit a couple free throws there to take the lead at the end of the first quarter, literally led for only 1 second of the first quarter, opened the second quarter on a 15-3 run. It was never close. Now, they cut it to single digits in the third quarter, but then the Cyclones went on another big run and win it going away 60-42. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball, reminding you our next broadcast will be Tuesday night as both teams will be back home at Cyclone Arena hosting Greenwood. Some big games for both the girls and the boys. Greenwood girls are 3-0 but very vulnerable. The Greenwood boys lost tonight, but they are 2-1 in second place in the conference, now tied with the Cyclones. So that's a big, big game for both teams. Want to send a special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much, Stephen, for all your hard work, and we thank you for tuning in. Once again, we'll remind you of our score. The Lady Cyclones won a big one in overtime, 50-46 behind 14 points by Kana Keister and Kyra White's 13 points. The boys win it 60-42 behind 23 points by Donovan Villarreal, 14 by Kate Smith, and 8 by Caleb Campbell. For Stephen Berry and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil.
Russellville Cyclone Basketball.